up the times that I did you wrong. I just want you by my side when I get real gone. Feel it's been a little while since we got along. Yeah, we've been playing stupid games, the situation rotates. And they say communication, safe relations, okay. Medicated how I'm patient, wasting time ain't the way. Cause I can see it on your face. I've been tossing, turning, staying up all night long. I've been calling, yearning, wondering what I did wrong. I could tell by your eyes you got something to hide. So open your mind up, let me inside, and let's make it right. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? Cause I keep trying to figure it out. Oh no, oh no. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? I'm only picking up what you're putting down. You'll be tripping, I don't know what about. So what's the problem right now?
Hello everyone! Today we are doing some tea, and I'm being joined here with GuardianSandy. But first, let's go ahead and agree on is for Crash Sleeping first. We got Prito Too Good. We got Techno Cookie, FOC, Judd, Seagull Shark Gaming, and all lurkers. Welcome on in. And we'll get started. And Max, welcome on in. We'll get started. I guess we should have GuardianSandy, if you'd like to do a quick introduction of yourself.
Hey, I'm Sandy. Go by he, him. I like to play indie games and indie horror games. Currently, I'm not streaming at the moment, but I'm glad to be joining here.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. And we got that. Yeah, I think because we first met each other through what Vtubers Against Ice. I believe you're in that, and then we did we did one collab with Grody.
Yeah.
Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Not Jeopardy. It was Family. Family
It was
Feud. Family Feud.
Yeah.
Today we will, I believe, drinking some teas while we, while we chat. We'll start with this tea here, the Marshmallow Shou.
Ooh, that sounds good.
So, important note on this one for anyone who's new here. This one, it says Marshmallow Shou. So this isn't, don't think of it as like a market marshmallow. This is more like if you've ever had the marshmallow root. That's what it tastes like, which is distinctly different from marshmallow root has its own flavor. But let's move my up down camera. Boop. Oh, I need to grab my. Okay, so we're in to go ahead. How you doing, anime fan? Welcome on in. As people go slowly get their way in here, I will get our tea ready and measure it. So one of the nice things I do like about doing tea this way is essentially you can kind of, the vibe of it's almost like being a bartender where you're gonna slowly like sip on your tea, like strong cups of tea. But we're gonna measure out, and you keep refusing it. Got like 7 grams there. I need Yuki, your phone. Oh no, go charge your phone, Yuki. So here is our marshmallow tea.
I do like the tea pets. They're real cute.
They are. I do like them. But the cool thing about the tea pets is like, oh, so Nick's will come on in. I'm not sad. Did I click the sad toggle on my model? I don't think I have the sad toggle on my model. I doubt it. And MRZ, welcome on in. The cool thing about tea pets is they kind of sort of came about just as a fun and whimsy side of the tea community. Like, we're talking like hundreds of years ago, maybe thousands. I don't know how far it goes back, but I'm not sad. I'm happy. So I can't even read that person's name which followed. Tick, I think TikTok. However, see, your name's in the goofy font. Thanks so much to follow. Watching VR, nice. And quickly put TikTok. I just put up in my story, and I can put my phone down for an hour. You just get to do the thing. There we go. All right. Got news from me, Dev? What's your news? All right, so we're gonna go. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna show you guys. The first step that we're doing this style tea is we are going to go do a rinse. So we're gonna go pour some hot water here. I got some from my kettle. You pour tea into there, or pour hot water into there. Then you'll get to your little lid. You put it on top like that. And you kind of just use the strainer on the... So use the lid as like a strainer. Have you ever had like pasta? Or how do you make Sandy, how do you make pasta? Are you lazy and you use the lid?
Sometimes, but we've got a strainer that we use.
Understandable.
Yeah,
Looks like my water wasn't heated up that much, but that's fine. We'll do the rinse with this water, and we will let the water heat up the rest away. I think it's heating up now. I forgot to heat up the water. It was just room temperature. I was like, oh, why is that not like darker? Same small as cute. Yeah, your little guy. Little floofy. And Hedge, welcome on in. So we have, for the tea pets here. So what you do, so tea pets basically, they came about as a way. So like the people that were making like teaware had extra clay, and there also was the fact of Levi Dix much follow. There also was the fact that they had like during when you make tea, you often will dump out the first little infusion because it just rinses the tea. It's a really short infusion. It's just a rinse. So they had to do something that, or they had that tea, and like, okay, we can make little cute guys because humans haven't really changed over the years. Humans have not really changed. Like you can look at the cave paintings, there's dicks drawn on the walls. Humans haven't changed. We like drawing dicks on the walls, and we like fun and whimsy and cute things. So the tea pets are basically just little guys that they had extra clay laying around. It's like, okay, this is just do what I want. And eventually
I need little guys.
Yeah. And Sopta, don't say a slur. If it's a curse word, I don't care. Don't say a slur though.
Oh yeah, no.
Slurs are bad, but what I always find it funny, like I know when I was growing up, my parents were like worried about like cursing, and quite frankly, for the most part, normal curse words don't matter. Like, it's literally like, just don't use slurs, you're fine. And Jinxie, welcome on in. Yeah, it's like because like curse words are generally directed at nothing, and slurs directed at someone. That's the difference, really.
Yeah.
Generally. If you want to be timed out, anime fan, for quite a while. This guy's not discussing. Oh man, I made pasta on Friday. I made tortellini. Have you ever made pasta? Like homemade pasta? Like
no.
making your... It's so much... It's not worth it! It's not worth it!
So I've heard.
What do I use to stream? We talk about like model-wise or camera-wise. I don't know. But no, like make your own. I'm doing another quick rinse here because now the water's actually hot. But there we go. Now it's because the other thing that the doing a rinse does, it opens up the tea leaves where if the water was cold earlier, it didn't do that. But here we go. Here we go, my tea pets. You'll have a proper cup of tea this time.
There we go.
Yippee! Boop. All right, now we can go.
All right.
And I will brew myself a cup as well. It's almost temperature. Pizza is not... I mean, if you don't like pizza, hey. Whatever you want. Drink what? What do you want me to drink? Actually, I will drink some water. I am thirsty.
Remember, stay hydrated.
It is important. Okay. Here, now we'll go and do our proper thing. So when you're doing gongfucha or Chinese tea ceremony sort of brewing, you'll brew for like each infusion's only like 10 seconds. Where I'm sure we used to seeing people do like those like 3 to 4 minutes. Because like Sandy mentioned, you don't drink caffeine yourself. I know I was in that same camp for a while. Quite frankly, I don't drink tea generally for the caffeine as much as I like what it tastes like. I mean, face cameras cost $5, but I spent that $5 on your mom, and now I'm out of $5. So
Dang.
But you know what's funny is the camera setup I have is way more expensive than the face cam. I have like the camera, my main camera is like $800, and my top-down camera is like $300-400. Cameras are expensive.
Dang.
Yeah, I want to get a better camera.
mean,
so like what?
The quality does show.
It's you know what's sad is I would say this is like the bare minimum quality that this setup works. It's rough.
Oh.
Like cause this blue screen setup is kind of like you need a good enough camera.
Yeah.
But like it works. I'm happy with what it looks like. For anyone has heard me say it a million times, I am moving to Japan soon, and Miguel, thanks so much for follow. And one of the things I'm gonna do there is I'm gonna buy a new camera. Because you can get used cameras in Japan really cheaply. They have a good like secondhand market for that. So I'll get a new camera while I'm over there. It'll be a good upgrade. Because like this camera's not bad, but I could definitely have a much better one. Because what I'll probably the thing is this camera it's only really worth using for like 1080p. Probably when I'm in Japan, I might start streaming at 1440p, where this particular camera couldn't really be used for that. You say you share a name, Fish? What do you mean?
Oh, sick!
Or is there a TikTok name, Sandy?
Hello, Sandy. Hello.
Oh, I have their nickname to Fish for some reason. Japan's actually pretty affordable to live in. It's hard part is like, so here's the first fusion, waiting for it to cool down a little bit. But Japan's pretty affordable to live. The issue you'll hear about Japan is their work culture is probably one of the, if not the worst in the world, one of the worst in the world. It's actually worse than, it's one of the, like, working in Japan sucks. But if you're able to be in Japan without working at the normal normal jobs there, it's good, which is what I'll be doing. But Japan's cost of living is not that bad. Even in Tokyo, it's pretty affordable. And that's hard to do because their jobs don't pay as much. I could stream in 4K, Judd. The problem with streaming in 4K would be if I do that on YouTube, I think I can only do normal latency for 4K. I don't think I can do 4K on YouTube with ultra low latency. So I probably wouldn't. I'm not being Yakuza member. Would you join the Yakuza, Sandy?
Maybe. Maybe not though.
I saw a documentary. I can't remember what it was. What the full name of it was, or YouTube documentary. But like, they're talking about how in Japan the Yakuza is kind of like falling out because like the younger people like they like know it's a bad deal, and now there's like a new, more like ad hoc style organized crime in Japan right now, or most of the world really. But like, it's imagine being an organized crime for like, it was essentially like Uber Eats. It's like, it's like, I'll go do that. I'll go do that job. Make sure to rate me 5 stars. But I mean, hey. Question. What are you gonna punk style? Punk style is cool.
Ooh, punk's cool.
Yeah. I don't think I'm cool enough to wear punk style clothing, but it is cool. Yeah, so the best way to describe this, so this tea I'm drinking right now is kind of like a smooth. If you don't know what marshmallow root tastes like, the best way I can describe it is more. This is like it's like an earthy, a smooth and earthy taste we have on this one, along with a little better flavor. But that's what's interesting about making tea this way is you're getting really strong flavors usually, but you won't get. It doesn't get bitter because like. I guess I could pull back, if I go back to geometry, is the best way to describe this. So you know how when you like cut like a piece of paper, it has more surface area, right?
Uh-huh.
So the way this works, where you get these high quality loose leaves, but when it's not loose leaf, technically, the leaves stay whole generally, even if they're compressed. We got this high quality tea that's generally whole still. It's just not crushed up like the little tea bags. There's less surface area, so the parts that mix the tea bitter doesn't get extracted as much. While is you just keep adding more of that tea, and you do a shorter infusion. Essentially, what you end up getting is you just end up extracting the stuff taste good. You don't get the tannins, I think it is, that make the tea bitter. And Green Tea Mouse, is that Die? It is me. And Love Cats, welcome on in. Yeah, so it's just because like the different chemicals in your tea have like a different extraction time, and then if you lower the surface area, you're able to essentially get more of the stuff that tastes good out. And then of course like selective breeding on the tea as well, I'm sure. But the cat is with me. His name is GuardianSandy. It's also on screen there somewhere. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
The tea we're driving right now is ripe pu'er. So ripe pu'er is a type of fermented tea. So fermented as like you would do for like a wine, just aged. I don't have the age on this particular ripe pu'er. It's probably like a 2024. But I also have teas like we have earlier. We have another one. This one we'll have later is a 2006. So that's cool. There is
cool. I didn't. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't know that they aged tea. Like, I'm not really much of a tea drinker myself, but that's really neat.
Yeah. So the whole like, especially like for anyone that lives in pretty much any Western country, especially America, the tea culture here is borderline non-existent. Quite frankly, like you can easily buy good tea. You just have to know where to get it. But yeah, a lot of people think like, oh, there's just black tea. No, here's the thing though. Like if you most likely, like if you don't want caffeine, that's fine. But like most likely, you probably would like the better teas. But the teas you get at like easily available, it's not great. It's all like wholesale, like crumbled up tea essentially. It's not good stuff. And the thing is, not only that, but if you were to go get a tea blend or black tea in the States, most times it's going to be the exact same flavor. Like it's going to be the same exact tea. It kind of doesn't taste. I mean, it has sort of kind of tastes. It gets kind of bitter quickly. Whereas if you were to go into some Chinese black teas, you will have hundreds of. You can get 100 different black teas, and they all taste fairly different. And I'm talking just the leaf, which is kind of interesting. And that's just black tea. Also, the cat is wet. We did feed him some tea. I'll give him a little more. Yes. And Gooby is Daishima. Yes, there's also like so the types of teas is like there's black tea, there's oolong tea, white tea, green tea, right, pu'er, which is there's two types of pu'er. There's ripe where they add water to the fermentation process, and there's raw where they don't do that. Yellow tea, I don't know, I might miss a type of tea, but there's not that many types. And then within those types, you have like you can taste the lane itself and stuff. So there's a lot of variety within just the plain leaf. And there's also like you can get into tea blends, but even with like just the plain leaf, you have lots of different stuff. And you have butterfly tea and a hangover. Oh no, good luck, Gooby! I mean,
you can bonk me in spirit.
Yes. Get the bonk Sandy in spirit. Yeah, the thing is with like food. I make bacon cheeseburgers this upcoming week. Bacon.
Wow, that sounds good.
Yeah. So I do. I believe. I mean, is it? Thanks so much to follow Dreamy Sunny. You're now one of Magical Friends. What's that Chebe now? Yeah. So I believe Sandy. You. I mean, I know you. I think you've been a bit streamed, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
But I believe when you were streaming, you did mostly games, right? Which is a fair guess. A fair guess for most VTubers. I'm a weird one.
You're not weird at all. You're fine.
It's fine. But yeah. I just I used to do games. Like I used to like earlier on when I was streaming, I would do like I did like Genshin for a while. I did all sorts of stuff, and I just felt like I was having a hard time compete with people, and I wasn't really enjoying it so much. I think at this point, I feel like I've kind of found a sort of game I would do, but I'm happy just staying with the tea and the cooking stuff. Like, I think if I were to go back into game streams, I would just go to the random, like, Steam Discovery and pick a random game.
Yeah, that's
Like,
fair. Like, for me, like, if I'm looking for new games, I actually go to itch.io. Because there's a lot of hidden gems in there.
Yeah. What game, Justin? For what? Oh, what game, Sandy? What game have you been playing? Because last game I played was, gosh, actually, if I click this thing, I think I'll say. My last game I played was Habito Park. It's the game about beetles fighting. If I'm saying it correctly.
Yeah, I played that. I played it off stream, but it's really good. Short but good. Mm-hmm. Last game I did play on stream though was Hypnospace Outlaw. It's pretty fun.
That's a fantastic name.
It is.
Like,
it is. Basically, you like go to sleep and you like browse the internet with your brain or something. I don't know.
The one thing I will say, okay, I don't know if you do this. I don't have my Not Safe for Works hidden on my Steam Discovery. And oh boy, I don't know if it's because a lot of people got scared and left itch.io. There's so much on Steam right now.
Oh yeah.
My one
with the new
gripe
policy.
with it, one new gripe with it is like the ones that are not like commercially released, you'll see they don't give like a, you know, on Steam, like, oh, if it's like a mature game, we'll get an age pop-up warning. It doesn't do that for like non-commercially released games.
Oh,
like Steam knows they're adult. Like there'll be like, if you can hide them if you hide adult games, but you'll just you go for your discover queue and then boobs.
yeah.
There's no pop-up like I as much as the pop-up warning annoys me, I think the warning is good. Like whatever. But no, there's just because it's not I think it's only if it's ESRB rated, it has that thing.
I think so, yeah.
And because like, just go buy our game. it's sure is something. Sure is something.
Sure is, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I always have like, whenever I like try to think of like what because I don't play as much games as I used to. But like if I try to like think of like what my favorite game was, I'll be like, oh, I usually say Wind Waker. Like I don't know what to say, and Wind Waker's good.
I love Wind Waker. It's one of my favorite games.
It's so good. There's also a lot of like I am Femboy Bali. I am at least. Yeah, I do have that tag on stream. Boop. I mean, a magical boy with a dress. Kind of like. Planes. Well, here. I can scroll my model up for you guys for 1 second here. I'll have to move back down, but yeah, I have like a full on dress. Hiding right here. We'll go do the whole like the boots. Yeah, like no, come on. I mean, it's not that important, but yeah. it's not exactly hidden either. Although that part of my model is just not shown that much on stream. So people ask like, but no, it's fine. It's fine. And good morning, Rexy. Good morning, Rexy. So yesterday I did a collab with Rexy. We did did you do tabletop, Sandy? I think he said Dungeons & Dragons.
Man, I don't think
earlier.
I do. But it's online, which is fine. Let's be so for real. Who has luxury of doing in-person tabletop these days? It's online. Yeah. I do collect dice though.
And Gabby, welcome on in.
I like my shiny math rocks.
Yeah, I used Tabletop Simulator as the most common way of doing those. Partly because it's easy and Sandy is on Blue Sky and Twitch. technically YouTube, but Twitch would be their main platform.
Yeah, I only do YouTube for my VODs and stuff.
Maybe someday it'll change, but yes, for right now. I mean, right now you're on like a little. Do you have an idea when you're thinking about getting back into actively streaming, or you're doing by vibes?
I'm actually going through some medical stuff in real life, so I'm not quite sure. But
so basically, when you're feeling better, probably, or when that stuff's dealt with, like not like
I do have a diagnosis finally, so I'm hoping I can like finally get that treated and get
It's lupus! No.
It's lupus! It's actually Crohn's!
Yeah. So yeah, obviously you'll have that first. Understandable.
Yeah.
So sometime after that is sorted out, you'll get back into it. And Kelly and Gearbox, welcome on in. I mean, I guess honestly, the best thing until then is just what's on the menu. We got. We could have two cat boys. Hold on, because you're a cat, right? Or now we have
yeah.
No, for the cat your son. No, two cat boys. Holding a tail fluck. It's fine. I should be a little more.
Oh, it's all right.
Yeah, I need to be a little more to the left. I moved myself earlier. There we go. All right. There we go. Perfect. Move that. Back. All right. And Corvid, welcome on in. And June, welcome. Yeah, we're just doing some tea. I'll be joined with my friend Sandy here. Yeah, I guess the best thing for you, and I think I've mentioned this for various VTubers who've like stopped streaming temporarily for various reasons. Just randomly join in like a collab like every few months. That's like you're not gonna have the energy to play anything, but you can just randomly join someone. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah. I'm also like kind of burnt out from playing games in general too, which isn't helping, but
understandable. I mean, I went for the same thing. I need self Pokemon in. We did the googly eyes. I went for the same thing, and that's why I kind of end up being just doing cooking and tea. I do like Jackbox. I'm sure you've played Jackbox stuff.
Yeah, a couple times. I don't have any of them personally, but I've definitely played some.
Yeah. Mario. I've not seen the first new Mario movie, but I hope it's good. Oh, thanks so much to heart me.
Hello, June.
But yes. I guess Sandy, do you have an opinion on the new? Do you watch the Mario movies? Because there's the Mario Galaxy movie.
Yeah, I did see the first one. It's interesting. I can definitely say that. Honestly, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I do like Mario Galaxy, so I'm just gonna take it with a grain of salt.
I mean, Rexy. I mean, yeah, actually, here I can put your Sandy's Twitch and TikTok chat here in a second. One second, let me do that for you. But I didn't watch the first one, but I did hear it was good though. So that's like Rexy in chat has seen it. Here we go. There it is. There we go. And there's Mario. Yeah. I quite frankly, I don't. Okay. I don't know if this makes me a super weeb. I barely watch like normal movies these days. Like I mostly, as far as like media, I'm like YouTube and anime.
Fair.
Or like Twitch, of course, but like, or Twitch, TikTok, whatever. But like, I don't know, because I watch so much anime. And I know like a lot of people go for different cycles for anime. I actually keep up with like seasonally, so I'm watching like usually like 10 to 15 shows a season, and it works well for me because like I have my stuff set up so like it automatically downloads the new episodes and puts it on like my media server so I can watch it on my TV real easy. So that all happens automatically, and then I don't know when episodes air. I'm like, oh, is there anything to watch? Like I watch anime before bed. I'm like, okay, is there anything to watch? Like, oh, there's a new episode. I'll vaguely start to get an idea when stuff airs after a few weeks. But like, oh, is there a new episode? Oh, there it is. Favorite recent anime. Also, I don't know if Sandy, you watch much anime, but for favorite recent anime for me, like very recent, like from last season, probably would be Clevetus. That's how I say that. Although it's not a show for kids.
I don't think I've heard of that one, but I don't really watch anime at the moment, but I did watch like all of My Hero Academia.
I'm currently watching the latest. Gosh, I picked up the one that people gave a lot of shit for, the Vigilantes. It's fun, but yeah, I'm not surprised people gave people shit for that show. Yeah, so Clevetus, if I'm saying that correctly, is a dark fantasy, which is such a rare genre. So like it's very gritty, gory, kind of like a Berserk.
I like that.
Yeah, you might like. I know like a lot of the like older folks definitely will be into that because like it's something like it's just we don't get that much adult entertainment. Like we're not talking like you know lewds. Like that's not what it is. Like most time people are like, oh, I'm gonna make adult entertainment. We're just gonna make it lewd. Like no, that's not what adult entertainment doesn't mean that.
Yeah,
because like Game of Thrones almost did that to where Game of Thrones would they had whatchamacallit. Game of Thrones had that, but then they also put all the titillation there. I mean, honestly, they're just trying to make money, but
yeah.
How I spell title? Oh gosh, I can try. I can try to check what it is. Let me see. It's like Clevetus. It's such a weird. Here, let me go to it. Enlist, or I'll go to Ancient Sharks this last season. Summer. Because ever so often there's like shows like, oh, I can actually recommend that to, at least to most people. Because I feel like so much anime, I'm like, I'm not going to recommend that to people. Like you gotta know them. Like, are they in the anime rabbit hole where all the weird stuff's not going to like scare them off? Which is so much anime. Here we go. It is. Oh, it's your birthday! It's your birthday tomorrow. Happy early birthday! Let me check who was saying that. Hold it. Here, there's the spelling of that in TikTok chat for you guys. And that femboy, happy early birthday. Here, I put it in TikTok chat for that. So I'm gonna put this in. I'll go put it on Discord for you. You want to see that, Sandy? Let me just. I'll put it in the Hangout voice text. Well, not the Hangout voice text, not Hangout. Clap voice text. There we go. Clap voice text. There we go. Oh, so there's just there's just people with my Hangout voice text right now. Anyways, yeah, but it's that show. Why? What do you mean you can't follow him on Twitch? I don't know.
That's interesting.
Is it like I could think of some reasons you would have that set, but I don't know. Don't worry about Justin. And Luca, welcome on in. The cat can talk. Oh, we're talking about the cat.
I can talk. Hello. I speak sometimes.
Yes, they can talk. He can talk. Why can't you follow? Oh no. Why see two gray chunky cats? We're talking about the sides. I have 4 chunky cats on the sides. So I have like a bunch of extra like tea pets that I put on the side just to fill up the camera space. Eventually, like I'll get when I move, I'll probably get a wider streaming space for the tea stuff to sit on. But it's just to fill the frame in, quite frankly. Like the cat. I do like the cat. There's air. I don't know, Justin. Can't help you with that. Yeah, there's like, gosh, I'm trying to think of what other recent anime would be like. The only other anime it's like been easy to I mean, there might be a little unbalanced here. Let me. That'd be like slightly more. I think the camera might not be like fully centered. Also, Addison, thanks so much to follow. And Knight, welcome on in. What about the freaking I don't know what you're talking about.
My name's Sandy. Hello.
It's literally on like every site. So on TikTok's on the top right. It's just there. It's news. Welcome on in. And then on YouTube and Twitch, it's like in the title. Sandy is one of my VTuber friends, and they're here joining me for some tea. Good luck, Koki. Good luck.
You may, yeah, you can pet me.
I mean,
totally chill with that. Can you say hi to me? Hi, Knight.
Hello.
Hello. I hope you all are doing good today.
Yeah. Right now, we're currently drinking on this marshmallow pu'er, which kind of tastes like marshmallow roots. We do have 2 other teas I'll be going through as well. And thanks so much to follow. Is that Addison? Thanks so much for following Twitch. Oh, thanks so much. Is that Poi Pump? Appreciate it. Make some more tea.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so like one of like the other anime that comes to mind. Have you seen Frieren?
No.
Do you like fantasy?
Yeah.
Sort of. You probably like. I think you'd probably. I know it sounds like you haven't watched a lot of anime recently. You'd probably like Frieren. It's one of those shows where like I can actually recommend it to most people. The best way to describe it is imagine like this is kind of written as if like the post story after like a adventure party, like a tabletop adventure party defeated a demon lord or whatever. It just follows follows that.
Yeah, I just looked it up. Yeah, that's familiar.
Yeah. It's good. If you want to, Addison, go for it. Oh, so Red Spirit, welcome on in. We're enjoying some tea. Oh, one of the things I would like to show you real quick as we're drinking this tea. You might not notice this tea, same tea we're drinking, it gets super, super black here. Like almost like pitch black.
So yeah, I've noticed like every time you do it, it's like it gets darker.
So one of the things with if you ever heard someone mention that in China they call what we call black tea red tea, and the reason for that is this right pu'er is what they call black tea because it's actually like actually gets black. Liquid metal, no. I don't think Sandy's British. You don't sound British.
I'm American.
Welcome in, Justin. No, American. And not proud.
American. Yeah. Not right now, no.
I have heard some of my some places it's like starting to open up like Netherlands seems like they might open up refugee status. And when you start hearing like legitimate talks of that, I'm like, oh, it's getting real bad.
Yeah.
Oh. It's rough. Yeah.
America, USA.
Oh gosh. Like I like every country has their issues. It's just like, man, I wish I wish we were in a time where I wouldn't have to think about crap, right? Like, I desire to live through boring times. And that's too much to ask
every
for.
Tuesday there's like interesting times, and I'm a little tired, boss.
I do not enjoy living through chapters of a history book. I would like to just be like an offhanded comment of like, oh yeah, stuff stayed the same for a while. Oh, so Addison, welcome on in. As long as that's a good way, right? Honestly, like, it's bad. It's like even stuff like even if stuff were like to stay in the same way bad, it'd be less annoying. Because like stuff like tariffs, like it's impossible to order stuff online because it changes so fast. You don't even know what you're being charged.
Yeah.
I
like recently.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I talked to some like merchants to like they buy tea from China or whatever, and they're like, just like really annoyed because they like it's like okay, they'll pay the tariff because like business whatever, but if it's gonna change tomorrow or next, it's just insanity. May you live in interesting times. The greatest Chinese stealth curse. It is. I do not want to live in interesting times.
Tired, boss. There's too much.
Does Sandy have a cat? Actually, that's a good question. Do you have any pets?
I do have a dog, but unfortunately, I live with my parents right now, so my dad, he doesn't like cats, so we don't have a cat. No. We did have a cat at one point, but she's since passed away.
Yeah, I grew up
maybe one day.
Maybe one. Yeah. I grew up with like at some point, I think for like my 10th birthday, I somehow I deadass, I think it was my 10th birthday, like I want a cat for my birthday. But I what the funny thing is, as you know, if you like any adult will know, like that's not the child. It's the parent. One of the parents is going to use that as an excuse to get the cat. Because like, my mom used that as like my mom wanted cats as well. My mom used like, oh, it's for his birthday.
Koki, that is perfectly fine. I love goofy stuff.
Hell yeah. Your cats are stray cats following around. Honestly, I think it'd be really fun to live in an area that there's a few places in the world that have like a good stray cat culture, I guess what you want to call it. Where they like the outdoor, like it's just like neighborhood cats. Or there's just cats around. I think that would be cool because I like cats.
Yeah, I love cats. I mean, obviously.
Like I'll get cat like right now. I think someone likes that fanboy. But yeah, I'll eventually will get one. I just currently live in an apartment and like I can't really afford to have a cat right now. I don't know when I'm going to be able to have a cat. Basically, once I eventually settle down, I thought like my original plan was like, oh, I'll go to Japan and then I'll be there for 2 years for a language school and then I'll start a business and stay there longer. They changed their business visa. I don't think I could stay there after that. I don't think I can do it anymore. Because like it changed from like $30,000 as investment into the business to where you can get a loan for that. They made it so you had to, I think it's like $100,000 now, and you have to have a master's degree. So, or like 3 years of managing experience, which I don't know if I can bullshit my way to that. Maybe I can. I don't have a master's degree. I'll tell you that much. Joe and Dane, welcome on in. I don't have a master's degree, but yeah, like I don't know. I would someday I would love to have cats, but it's just like I know people. There's people in my situation to have cats. And I'm like, I'm okay now, but I also know how expensive cats can be. It's like growing up with cats; they can get real expensive. And just
for sure.
Thanks so much for follow. Yeah, like pets in general can get really expensive. Like you have to like people like, oh, you get a cat for $25. I'm like, quite frankly, that cost doesn't matter. You have to be able to afford to be able to properly take care of them, and if they get sick, it can get real expensive.
Yeah.
There's can't leave what? I don't know what you guys talk about, but pets in general are expensive. They're a pretty big responsibility. Yeah. I mean, just like kids, I will say pets are definitely cheaper than kids, but
oh yeah, for sure.
Say for example, I have like zero desire to have kids. Like, I can barely afford in this economy to keep myself in a good place. If I had kids, I would be in poverty. Get a birthday yippee! Oh, yippee!
Yippee! Happy birthday!
Oh gosh, I swear that the little yippee, I'm not saying correctly, but that brain worm is like in all of our heads.
Yeah, it really is.
It's one of my. I have a yippee redeem over on YouTube and Twitch as well. Oh, Sakaro's will come on as well. Yeah, it's like, yeah. I don't know. Someday. It's just like people are so stressed about like. I think it's one thing that like our generation's kind of figuring out as well. Also, it takes so much to follow. That's a keyboard smash name I've heard one, but I hope you enjoy your time here. Did you like? How do you remember that username when you're logging in? It's HK. There's a lot of free redeems on Twitch. Almost all. I don't have any bit redeems, Justin. They're all free. I mean, they cost points, but they cost points, not bits. Couldn't give anything else. You know, fair enough. Yeah, I guess he's a pastor manager. Boomers, can we please have grandkids, millennials, Gen Z? Best I could do is dog. Yeah, honestly, if I had a dog, I feel like I'd be in a good financial point. Like, if I can afford to have a dog, I'm doing well. I can't handle a dog. Takes so much to heart me. I can't even handle a dog. Like, I'm just here just like I'm trying my best. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's like I honestly, in a weird way, I am in a good place, like financially and otherwise. It just I can't, if I got sick though, like as I know you've kind of mentioned, you're dealing with that. If I got ever sick, I would go crumbling down, which is part of the reason why I'm like, oh, I need to move. I'm healthy right now. I can't afford to get sick in the States. I would go into poverty immediately.
Yeah, they really do just nickel and dime you here, like
nickel and dime. You must be living in the year 2000. No, they $10, $50 you.
Yeah, they $1,000 you. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, your autism's wearing off? Okay, that'll be $500 for a new Tylenol.
Oh no.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, don't get me started on ambulance rides. Oh man.
Ambulances, yeah, you can spend $5,000 to ambulance. It's totally possible.
Yeah. There's a reason Uber is really popular with taking people to the hospital here.
Mikio Tenshi, welcome on in. Good to see you. It's been a hot second, I think. How do you redeem? On the bottom right, there's a little chat thing with the points there. You'll be able to click that and a bunch of redeems pop up, Justin. You have to have enough points to do it. But yeah, your mom took night time. Oh no, you're only autistic at night. Oh gosh,
that's good.
I'm Tenshi. I'm doing Mikio Tenshi. I'm doing good. I honestly, again, if you haven't heard, I am moving to Japan in like a few months. It's crazy. I'm in this point. I'm like, keep putting off like practicing Japanese. Like, oh, I really need to practice Japanese because I'm going to language school and I know I need to be like to a base of knowledge just to get by. My thing is, I don't care about I don't feel about like passing the language tests, whatever high level ones. I just need to be high enough Japanese to be able to take the classes and not get deported.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long you been live? We've been live for almost an hour today, like 53 minutes. Or I guess on Twitch, TikTok, like 47 minutes. I would think some hides, right? I mean, TikTok's bad about learning. What I will say, Moss, or quite frankly, anyone, I highly suggest if there's any creator, Dairo, any creator, any person you want to like keep up with them, highly suggest joining your Discord. Discord alerts are like the only reliable alerts I feel like these days. I do have you can get some alerts from there. Why is there a moderator post? Oh, there we go. Never mind. I was like, why is there a chat in my moderator only chat? I was like, oh, that's stuff we're talking about yesterday. Let me get the Discord link for you. I highly suggest you join my Discord. You don't even have the. I mean, so for real, you do not have a chat in my Discord. If you want to use my Discord just for alerts for my streams and videos, that's completely okay. Here, I'll put the Discord link there. But yeah, I definitely suggest joining Discords for alerts. And Shu, welcome on in. Your screen, oh no, needs help. No, we can. Discord's off. Oh, I mean, we can do Mosses. You can mute different servers and like try to deal with them. And Vanessa, welcome on in. Thanks so much to follow. This is your secret account. Ooh. Yeah, like how do you have a Discord server, Sandy? Or
I do, but it's points only for now because there's a bunch of bots that keep joining, and I'm getting a little tired of it.
You mean members only?
Basically, when I'm streaming, in my points thing, there's a Discord redeem. Then I'll send an invite that way.
Okay. Understandable. Also, Coronel, thanks so much to follow. Uncle Iro, yeah, I do have my Uncle Iro redeem, which I got that a while ago. It's a fun redeem. It's more fitting here. I'll show you. If I have the bald on, it looks more proper, but you know, the Mad Titan David. And Izza, welcome on in. Doing well. You do have Discord. Yeah, pretty much. Most creators will have a Discord in some fashion. They can be a lot of work. I think they're at least worth joining for alerts. My Discord has been getting more active slowly. But if you want to be there just for someone, just completely fine. Oh, my hair spray. You're scared? What's up, Jack? What's up, Doc? Yeah. Drink some tea. Interesting thing, though, as you might notice, I'm still drinking at first tea.
Yeah.
Like, the tea to style, like, it's very economical. Like, I've mentioned this before to people, like, people think that high-end tea, like, might be, like, tea is, like, a really cheap hobby to get into. I would put up there with barely more expensive than, like, gaming or actually could be cheaper than gaming. But I would say barely more expensive than, like, watching anime. Because, like, anime you can do for borderline free, because you just yo-ho.
Yeah.
But you could probably spend $300 on tea a year and be drinking high-end tea. Which is wild. I don't know how many hobbies you could do for, like, $300 a year.
Yeah.
You'd be drinking good tea for that as well. You want to say...
yeah, Max.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Jack. You have to watch for a bit to get invite to Discord. Yeah, I mean that's the way to do it. I haven't had too much issues with I haven't had too much issues with like bots joining that way. I mean, get them sometimes, but we deal with it. In your case, I understand it, especially if you're dealing with much stuff in your life.
Yeah.
I do need to get more mods, but it's fine. It's been fine for me. I do think straight up. Also, Jack, I think would be their name. First, welcome on. But yeah, I also think my design scares off a lot of people, and I imagine you being a furry also scares off a lot of people as well. Like they would be shitty people.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, I had someone ask me, was like, like how did you meet Sandy? I was like, why would I have an issue with it being furry? Like, most of the time that I find, okay, there are shitty people in the furry community, as the furries know. But by far, the amount of shitty people in the furry community is probably lower. Probably. I don't know if that keeps up with what you've seen from being like directly in there. But it's kind of like seeing like someone who's like compared to like just like a random person. It's kind of like when I see someone who is like queer in some way, like trans or something, they're more likely to not be shitty. Of course, there's shitty trans people. There are.
Yeah.
They exist. But like when I see someone's furry, there's more likely they're not going to be shitty. It's kind of what like I'm getting at.
Yeah. That's kind of how it goes, but of course every community has their bad eggs.
Oh yeah. Greenleaf, welcome on in. It's okay. We're all one under the Spirit Halloween furry suits.
I forgot that was a thing.
It's so good. My thing is like I don't think I'm a furry, but like I also give zero fucks. If I had the money, like you know, if you know how much money like YouTubers start making when the machine starts going, I would 100% just commission fursuits just for the lols, because I don't give a fuck.
Fair, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not too interested in having a fursuit, but they are neat.
Well,
I also get pretty hot fast.
Oh yeah, they get real hot. and sweaty. I just think it'd be kind of it's just a type of cosplay, quite frankly. Sometimes being sometimes suppressed minority tends to make you aware of the importance of being nice. Yeah, it's just that people who have dealt with being treated shittily are more likely to like, oh hey, maybe I shouldn't be shit.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. It's fine. It's there's always gonna be bad eggs in every community. Then there's some communities where it's this bad. What, like the Warhammer community, it's rough. Some communities are pretty rough.
I've heard the stories there. I'm not personally into Warhammer, but I've heard.
The thing that's sad is I know some people that like being in Warhammer for this like painting and minifigures. I feel bad for them because like I'm pretty careful. Like I used to be more YOLO who I interact with, but at this point I'm way more careful. And if I was into Warhammer, I would not be able to like. I feel like I would be not be able to talk to like almost anyone because like it'd be so like. It's like I think painting Warhammer figure like minis. I think that's a cool hobby.
Yeah.
And Warhammer is fun.
Unfortunately,
it's fun, but yeah, there's just a lot of shitty people in there. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that and unfortunately, I'm chronically broke. So fun as painting minifigs looks,
Warhammer's an expensive hobby. I mean, that's kind of why, like I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned this off stream, on stream. I was talking about Tabletop Simulator with Tabletop. Tabletop Simulator is nice because there's no upfront cost past the base game. I can play various board games. Like yesterday, I played Scooby-Doo. Have you played Betrayal House on the Hill before?
Ooh, no.
So Betrayal House on the Hill is a board game. It's pretty good though. Think of it like a 2-stage board game where you sort of go through the first part of the game. You are going through exploring like a haunted mansion, whatever, and various stuff is happening. The second part of the game, it randomly picks different haunts to happen, and one player is usually the traitor, and various stuff happens. It's really good. It's way more streamlined to get people into than like Dungeons & Dragons, right? Because like like I've literally played it with soccer moms and Nuko and Chilling. Welcome on in. I've literally played Betrayal with it's tea time. I've literally played Betrayal with like actual soccer moms.
Like, okay, that's sick. Hell yeah.
Do you post it somewhere?
I don't know.
Oh, you should post it, Koki. If you're on are you on my Discord, Koki? If you're on my Discord, or if not, join it. Post it on my Discord, and I can put it on screen for everyone. Here, I'll put the hard to keep track of who's on there. Oh, so I see you on Twitch now, Kyra. Good morning, Kyra. Hold on, yo. No worries, Koki. No worries. And Kyra's awake. Oh, one thing I should bring up, just for the funnies. I don't know how long you've been staring at them and thinking different thoughts. Whether or not you've heard me explain this. So these, as well as the cats, the little peanuts here. These are also deep beds. Very often during stream, people are like, oh, why do you have like random peanuts on there? The thing is like real.
They're not real.
No, they're not real.
Oh my god. They're so well made. I thought they were real.
No, they're not. They're clay. They're just like the cat
I love
and turtle.
them.
Yeah, they're clay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's so good it took my hair away. Are you able to ask what type of... I believe Sandy's a cat.
Yeah.
Right? Cat.
Yeah, I'm a cat.
Calico cat, I believe.
Tabby.
Tabby, okay. Tabby's like... Isn't Tabby just like every cat?
Basically, but...
That's fine. I have, gosh... I do believe at least your design is leaning towards that way. I do believe your design would be like a long-haired cat, though. The extra floofy.
I'm actually a short-haired cat, but
is it
long hair does sound nice. Yeah,
understandable. I have, I don't know. I might be have preference because one of my childhood cats was super floofy. Like, have you ever seen like a purebred Maine Coon? They're like,
yeah,
they're big cats. They're so smart, and they're so floofy.
Oh man, I love Maine Coons.
They're so good. Yeah, I'm like, we're pretty sure that cat was like, we got it from a shelter, and that's how you get cats. You get them from shelters, and we're pretty sure that cat had to have been like basically purebred.
Yeah.
It's up there. Okay, let me go check it out. Let me get this tea. Brown Terry's great during winter. Nice. Yeah, let me go ahead and grab this.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much.
Oh, little guy. Here, let me put it up for people to see. Go here. And gotta grab my downloads. Come on. Oh. Okay. The save prompt went over to my other monitor. There we go. Oh, it's so big. Oh no. The pain of I refuse to use studio mode.
Oh shit.
Hold on. Guys, I got this. Hold on. Please hold. Actually, let me go full screen so I'll be able to make it slightly faster. I will get there. They're almost there. Here we go. Look at him.
Oh.
Look at him. Floof.
This is very good. Thank you, Koki.
Put this. I think I could put it. Oh, I can put it back here and then put it behind the table. For now, go like that. The fancy layering of the setup. I can throw us actually behind our table. One more. There we go. There we go. Fantastic. Flashbang, yeah, but that was definitely flashbang. Listen, I blame OBS, or I guess blame me for being lazy to not use. I don't like using studio mode. I don't know. And thank you so much for the rose, Kyra. Oh yeah, what was it say? When I adopted my cat, so one of to go popular as well. When I was adopting my cats, one of my cats that we end up getting, they were like playing with the other cats on the adjacent. Yeah, you've been into like shelters, right? Like you see how they're like in cages and they're kind of like separated, like
yeah.
They were like trying to play with the cat on the cage, like I think to the left of them or something, or the bottom or above. They had a lot. That cat was very social.
Oh.
And he had another cat was with them. We end up getting both the cats.
Oh, like, that's sweet.
Like I don't know if they got like they might have been put in, like put in a shelter together. I don't know. But they were in the same little cage. We ended up helping both of them.
Oh.
That cat though, it would just like steal, like some cats like dogs. I guess it makes sense. The fact was trying to he was trying to play with other cat. That cat was basically a dog. I think it played fetch at least once. I don't know. A dog and a cat body. Mao, welcome on in, and Kuno Woshi, welcome. Where did he? What are you talking about? I'm gonna scroll that. I know what we're talking about up there. Yes, I'm bald. I was bald, but I'm no longer bald. Hey, your mom's cat was irresponsible. I mean, I know a dog should raise cats. Honestly. There's a lot of I've seen a lot of people that will have cats and dogs together. It's usually fine, honestly, as long as the dog. It's usually all the dog to not be shitty, quite frankly. As
Yeah.
long as the dog isn't shitty, usually it'll work out. But I just don't. Maybe if I get into a better, more active lifestyle, I don't know if I want to do dog. Like, I don't want to have a dog because like that's too much responsibility, right? Because like you have to.
Yeah.
Dogs are. I mean, they're good because they make you go out and see people, but I also don't want to go out. I'm a hermit right now, but
yeah, me too.
Like cats just fit my lifestyle. I just want to hang. I mean, even if I end up going out more, I don't know if I want a responsibility of like, okay, I gotta walk that dog daily.
Yeah.
Needs help. I believe Sandy's mouth is like going. I mean, it's closing when they're talking, but I wouldn't say it's disappearing. It's closing. It's being hidden by the little scarf.
Yeah.
It's just below the scarf. The magic of closing your mouth. More. Gosh, we have. You did say you played some like online Dungeons and Dragons though or something, didn't you?
Yeah.
Do you like are you doing that like actively, or you haven't, or do you do anything actively, or?
Yeah, I'm actually in 2 campaigns at the moment.
Dang, what a
one's
flex.
like, yeah. One of them, I'm doing offline, and one of them's on stream. The next one's actually, I think next Thursday.
I would love to get into do Dungeons Dragons again. I'll probably have to make it to be able to actually make it happen. I probably have to do it like stream content, and I feel like I have to be the one to run it as DM, or it's never gonna happen. It feels like it sounds like you're not the one DMing it, but
yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I feel like, I don't know, if I want to happen, like there's so many people who want to play Dungeons and Dragons, and there's like not a ton of people who DM. And then there's the issue of not all the DMs are good at organizing, so it gets messy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good at organizing. I could probably learn how to DM.
I mean, I've been learning a little bit. It's definitely a lot to do, though.
Oh, yeah.
So I see why some people don't want to do it.
And Astro Man, welcome on in. I mean, that's kind of why I like the Betrayal board games, because it's kind of like the vibes of like, it's kind of like the vibes of doing, you know, some sort of group together thing, but it's way easier to pick up. There's not like making characters. There's other board games like that. There's not, I don't know how many, it might be one of better of that type, but I just really want to be able to just have people just go, you know.
Yeah.
Because like, it's just, yeah, it's just rough. It's like, I mean, I can learn how to do it. There's just other, I think Pathfinder probably be easier to figure out, quite frankly, but, or just more
yeah,
Pathfinder.
I haven't really looked into Pathfinder, but I don't know. I hear it's pretty good.
Yeah, Pathfinder, but the other thing is, well, Pathfinder has a lot of community support behind it, because, like, you know, Dungeons Dragons keeps doing dumb stuff. Like,
yeah,
people play Dungeons Dragons because it's, like, popular. It's kind of like how people are on Twitch. Like, this is, like, they got the first, not necessarily first to market, but, like, first popular to market. That's why everyone plays Dungeons Dragons. It's just a, Dungeons Dragons is not a bad system, per se. It's functional.
Yeah.
But, like, it has weird priorities.
Yeah, it does.
It's like there's a weird incentive in Dungeons Dragons around like combat. Where sure it's fun, but like everything outside of combat in Dungeons Dragons is almost on the dungeon master to do. Like just wing it.
Like, yeah, from what I understand, like you can like get a rough idea of where you want the players to go, but like sorry, I can't think. You gotta like improvise a lot. like if a player does something that you didn't expect them to do, you gotta like improvise where that's gonna go.
Yeah, it's improv. It's fun. And
yeah,
one, two, tabletop. Yeah, like I would probably at some point. I mean, there is one person in my community. I'm blanking on their name. I've done. They're like a fairy guy. I can't remember what it's like. I can't remember what his name is. Like on head, but he does DM. Like there's people out there. It's just organizing is hard.
Yeah.
Because I also would like. I don't know. I'll probably be able to do it. It's just. It's hard.
It is.
Yeah. Like the thing is, because they're not. I mean, if I were to do offline, oh no, Cookie. If I were to do offline to make it easier, but the thing is, having someone where I am the streamer but not DM is a little harder. Because like, it's weird. It's not it's not impossible, but
yeah,
because I don't like. I'm not them, right? Like I'm not going to know to schedule the heart, and I'm trying like organizing stuff or whatever. It's just
yeah.
It's
the one that streams it actually for our group isn't the DM.
So you have the same sort of issue. I guess you might have just done it enough. If you do it enough, it ends up working out. I do think it's on the other hand, having a co-DM if you are like a professional enough group is the way to do it. Like the co-DM wouldn't necessarily have control, but they might have access to the assets to put up and whatnot and do the presenting. And actually that helps the. There's ways to do that really well. You would do that if you had. I think you probably want like if you did like a 6-person Dutch Dragon, which is about as much as I would want to do, and you have to have a really close-knit group to do that.
Yeah.
But then you'd be able to get the co-DM, and the co-DM would be the one streaming. But so I think we're going to go to our next tea here in a second. But let me give. I'm going to go brew one more cup for myself, and I'll brew one more cup for the tea pets. Umusume took all your storage now. Also, green tea, welcome back. But yeah, speaking of phone storage though, it's funny because like both of us are in the same space of like we have old phones from the era when phone storage wasn't that much. These days it's less an issue, but there was such a long period of time where phones were like, oh yeah, we got 32 gigs.
Yeah, and that was like huge, and then now it's not anymore.
It never was. It never was huge. It was all they were willing to give us.
Oh.
Like it was less an issue on Android because a lot of them had like SD card slots. My phone doesn't have SD card. I think I have 120 gigs on my phone, but like iPhones for the longest time were like, I mean, I don't think iPhones ever allowed SD cards, but no, like the 32 gigs never was a lot. It was enough to get by. It never was. I mean,
like old phones.
Like even like back in the day, like 2012, I had an SD card on my Galaxy S3, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously that storage was like slower. Like I think my Galaxy S3 had like 16 gigs, and I put like a 32 gig SD card into it.
Yeah.
Like the SD card wasn't as good for like game. Well, I wasn't playing games on that phone. Phones were so bad back then. But like if I took any pictures, there wasn't like issues with space or anything. In video, whatever. Not that phone had a good camera, but oh yeah. At least at this point, I believe even Apple's storage has gone to okay. I think the bottom is 120 gigs, hopefully at least. I don't know what the smallest size iPhones are now.
I have no idea.
I hope it's more than 64 gigs. It's like there was a point for a while when phones would give you like 64 gigs, and like games on phones started to be like, oh, the game's like 30 gigs. It's rough. You have 65 gigs on your phone. That's rough, Koki. Yeah. Like I don't play any games on my phone anymore, so it's whatever. But I will be using I'll be using my phone a bunch for like probably not like the best camera I have, but like if I'm in Japan, I'm probably gonna want to take photos and sometimes do lower effort videos or whatever. Like that's one reason. Like, I have a reason to buy like a better phone. A lot of people get new phones, and I'm not. You don't have to. It's where. It's a school, isn't it? And I'm more. Oh no. We're not going to get into that, Kalina, but not surprised. It's a day that ends with Y in America, isn't it? It's a day that ends with Y in America.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason why I'm trying to get out of here. I mean, it's not just that. It's I mean, any recent date. I mean, teas. Any teas. Today we're doing yeah. Like the marshmallow, right? Pu'er. If only people can just, get along. Is that too much? It's too much to ask for. Too much to ask for, apparently.
Yeah. Apparently.
We had the most peaceful time we ever had as humans was. You remember the summer of Pokemon Go? Can you go back to that?
I do, yeah.
Can we go back to the summer of Pokemon Go?
World peace.
We were so close to world peace. Honestly, I think we could have achieved it, but the Pokemon Company is the worst developer ever.
Yeah, Pokemon and I got beef right now. I'm still a fan, but I can still have beef. Oh man.
Don't get me started. Actually, you know what? Have you heard? I'm actually really excited because Pokemon Company's never gonna do anything for us. But the new Digimon game actually looks really good. Like I'm actually excited. It's Pokemon. I hope it's. I mean, I'm not gonna buy it because it's $70.
Yeah.
The new Digimon game is $70, but I'll pick it up on sale maybe, or I'll know it comes like October 2nd, and then I will see if it's good. If it's good, I will keep on the wish list and buy it when it's like $20 or something.
Yeah, it's like I'm being priced out of gaming now because like 60 was already a lot, but 70's kind of really pushing it.
I mean, here's the thing though: you're not being priced out of gaming because barely any AAA games are worth buying.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was gonna get to. Like, I'm being priced out of AAA gaming. Indie games, they're thriving right now.
Yeah, like indie games. Oh, so we're not going to get into that discussion, microwave. Can you, coffee? We're not going to get that discussion at all. That's a can of worms we're not going to deal with. But anyways, freaking indie games here are in their prime. We got freaking Silk Song came out. And you know what? Silk Song might not even be the game of the year, the winner. That's the crazy part. We have freaking Hades 2.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That just came out recently.
Like the fact that we had Silk Song come out, and shortly later, I'll be honest, neither of them are my sort of game. But because I am, I don't know, not dumb, I understand that there are. You don't have to like that sort of game to realize like that's game of the year contender. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
We're gonna hold on. Let me just. Give me seconds.
All good.
I told you guys to calm down. Calm down. Calm down. I think that was 10 minutes. You can untime them out for less. Oh, God damn. I think I timed out for too long. I think I timed out for too long, but well. Actually, here, let me go to the mod page and deal. Actually, can I do here? That's fine. Anyways, yeah. So, There's the So do we have? Hey, are you playing Hades?
No. I'm broke right now, but I did play Hades, and it was very fun. But I just don't have Hades 2 right now. Is all.
There we go. There we go. Now there's the right amount of timeout. not freaking 10 minutes. But yeah, like it's just like you don't have the time. Or do you like the sort of games like Hades? That's more my question.
Yeah, I do. I like roguelikes. Very good.
Yeah, I like rogue. I don't know. I don't know. I think I've lost my patience for those sorts. Right? Like I used to play the. I don't know. I know. Maybe I'm getting old. I think I'm getting old.
I get it.
Not much, Koki. We're drinking some tea. We're gonna go to our next tea in a second. And Mooey, welcome on in. Eating Pop-Tarts? Yeah. I think I'm just getting old. Like, I like playing RPGs. I just don't necessarily... Like, I don't hate hard games, but I don't... The way a lot of games do difficulty, I don't have the energy. Not that I can't do it. Like, if I like... A hard game for me, I like it like a strategy game. I don't like a good strategy game. But, like... I don't know.
Yeah, and that's perfectly fine.
The important thing, though, is I'm not saying Hades is bad. Dead Cells, I think I'm aware of that. I don't think I would like Dead Cells. But if I think what I'm thinking of, you got when it's Googly Eyes. You can always go over to YouTube and Twitch. We do have the Googly Eyes a lot on. If you want to redeem over there. We're gonna go to our next tea here in a second. But let me drink this tea. We're gonna go to our next tea. Here, when you go give our tea bets our. Yeah. That's not. Oh gosh, Catalina. Anyways, calm down. Anyways, we're gonna go to our next tea. Calm down. Go next tea here. So what we gotta do here is we're gonna rinse our tea. So if you were, most people if you were to do this IRL, or you would only do, or if you were to do this normally, you'd only do one tea normally. I end up doing 3 teas because I mean some people do a bunch of different teas. But because we're doing different teas, we're gonna make sure that I need to fill my tea as well. We're doing. Oh, thanks so much to follow, Foxley. Because we're doing because we are doing different teas, we have to make sure our tea wears clean, so we don't. We actually taste the actual right tea. If you weren't trying to, really taste, you could probably get away with not washing them off super well, but I do. Oh, Sumisaki, welcome on in. Yes, we are going to rinse these off, though. There we go. Yes, but just don't trauma jump, guys. There's a time and place for everything. Part of becoming an adult is learning your time and place for stuff, guys.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh my gosh, you know what I have seen? It's been pretty cool to see. I haven't actually seen it pop up much on Western stuff. Is the float? Have you seen the stuff on the Floatzilla? Right? It's been cool to see people get together.
I don't think I have.
So the Floatzilla is basically most of the world except for the US, of course.
Oh wait, no, I remember now. Yeah,
it's a bunch of aid going to the Palestine.
Yeah,
it's cool seeing people that get together.
Yeah,
like we're supposed to do. Ow! Amasaki, welcome on in. And Glitch, welcome on in. Good morning, Glitch. What time is it in Australia? Like probably 5 a.m. Glitch here is one of my friends. They are a jellyfish.
Oh, I love that. I like jellyfish.
3:30 a.m. Yeah, time zone's gonna blur. It will be better. I will say, Glitch. When he may explode. Damn. When I move, it will be better for them. My Japan streaming times will be much better for Glitch. Like doggies. It's a cat. He's a cat. Can't. Oh, the funnier way is we keep referring you to as a squirrel. It'd be probably funnier.
Yes. Sandy the squirrel.
Quibble. I'm never normal, Quibble. We're gonna go ahead and fill up my water. Oh, my kettle here. Not water, on my water filter. And we are gonna go to our next tea. I guess we should. I think it'd be more interesting if we go to. We'll go to our. So we did a ripe pu'er. So now we're gonna do a raw pu'er. So raw pu'er is the other like fermented tea. This is aged, but they don't add water to it, so it's like slower fermentation. I don't know the whole logistics of it, but it's a different way fermentation aging style. Yes, and Angel, welcome on in. What's it? Oh, the first tea we had today was this marshmallow pu'er from Liquid Pu'er. Pu'er would be an interesting name. I'm not sure what it means. Probably means something. Anyways, we're gonna go and measures out. No worries, Angel. No worries. We're gonna go here. Okay. Love the packets. Oh, I do like how they're like. These style ones are usually done for like when you're sampling stuff. I do like these little. What do you call these? Like these are like vanilla envelopes or almost. The nicer ones are made with this stuff that helps with the moisture level regulation, but these are cheaper containers. The nicer ones are made with there's a material that it keeps helps the moisture level of the tea. This is not made of that. We're just gonna finish this off. Okay, there's only 9 grams of tea in there, which is a lot, but there wouldn't have been enough tea to save, so we're gonna be finishing off this tea here. And you can see it over there. You're gonna bite. Why would he bite me? Oh, because he's shouting. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're gonna give you. How do you find these tea? Okay, so teas I have here right now, I ordered from. These are all from. So the shop here, this is a US-based shop. If you want Pu'er, they're good for that. Liquid Pu'er, they have this thing called an adventure box where you sort of just tell them what sort of tea you like, and you give them money, and they send you some tea. So I got a lot of my tea recently from them that way. Otherwise, you kind of just buy from shops that you know are good. And Ashton, welcome on in. Yeah, so we're gonna go and do a tea rinse. Okay. We're gonna. There we go. Now this one is a little more. I mean, because it's 2006, and a lot of these older teas do start to crumble a little bit. So this one is a little more crumbly, as you see. It filled up the strainer there. But let's go and give our tea pets their tea. Yippee! Boop. Kyra said he got some mashed potatoes, meatballs, and stir-fried veggies. That sounds good. And Kylie Palmer, welcome on in. Yes, we're gonna go get ourselves a kip. So to describe this sort of tea for anyone who's never had raw pu'er, it often is more on like the green tea end of flavors. Yeah, I'll see in a bit, Glitch. Hey, like each type of tea generally has a spectrum of flavors. Like I said earlier that like there's hundreds of different black teas, but there's generally various spectrums of flavor, because obviously some flavor comes from like the processing style. Like there's black teas that taste cocoa-y. There's black teas that taste like fruity. Like who that? Go get this is more with GuardianSandy. And we're gonna go.
Oh.
Hello. This is our first cup of that. I will do one more cup. They have prepped. There we go. Got that. And Waffle Cat, welcome on in. Strain all fruit. There we go. That's good. So now we got 2 cups that'll be ready and going. This particular tea, I mean, again, because it is a 2006, this is older than some of my viewers. This tea kind of reminds me of, gosh, could someone remind me what that tea is? Is it yerba? This is not lumber slip. Oh, that's where you're having right now, Kyra. See you later. Needs help. Have a good sleep before the sun rises. Honestly, I've done the same. I think a lot of us have probably done that before, where your sleep cycle gets so messed up, you're like, oh no, the sun's rising. I need to sleep.
Yeah. Sweet dreams.
But like, yeah, gosh, is it yerba? What's the type of like? I think it's actually not made from Camellia sinensis, but it's just type of tea they drink with like a straw. And it's a big like bottle thing, and they like pack it aside, add hot water. Oh, yerba mate, yeah. The texture of this crumbly 8-old raw pu'er really reminds me of yerba mate. Like you pack it off the side like that kind of. I mean, it's obviously this is actual tea, and I believe yerba is not tea. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. Max, some of your Sunday nights in Europe get messed up. Oh no, Max, you need to get yourself some decaf. There are ways. So there's a new way of making decaf tea now, where they use CO2. So it's not like chemically treated like some older types. But I'm glad you enjoy yourself, Max. I guess when I move, Max will have a better sleep cycle if I am streaming at Japan times. Yerba is a different caffeine herb, understandable. And Tatiana, welcome on in. So I guess I should explain. So all like black tea, oolong tea, white tea, green tea, pu'er tea with ripes and raw, all that is made from essentially one plant. It's called Camellia sinensis. Just a Camellia italiensis. Anything that's not that is not tea. Not like an elitist way, but like literally tea is that. And then if you have anything else, it would be a tisane or an herbal tea. And the only reason I bring up the distinction, not the one's better than other, is Camellia sinensis has a way that we've like learned to brew it. Kind of how coffee you make in a certain way. In a long shot way, coffee isn't an herbal tea. So any like plants that get popular enough will get their own names, like yerba. It's popular enough as a drink, so people refer to it specifically as that. Otherwise, if it's just like lemongrass or something, they'll be like, there's an herbal tea. Or tisane. There's also some popular Western, like American. There's a Native American herbal that's really popular as well. Blank on name. I would love to try. I probably should before I move. Yeah, it technically like in a long shot sort of way, coffee is an herbal tea that was popular enough to be classified as its own thing. Although it had its own name before. I think herbal tea was a name. But it's like not incorrect. But no, coffee is so popular, it has its own culture. It's the same thing of yerba. I don't know what else is popular enough that I'm sure there's something else. I guess rubius, however you say that. There's an African red bush that is popular enough, has its own. I actually don't know if they. Don't know, and that might be not popular. Well, it's people drink it, but have you ever heard of rubius or rubus?
No.
It's African red bush. It's interesting taste. The thing is, here's the thing though. I think that one specifically does need its own like culture for that, because if you overbrew it, it tastes like like medicine tastes like, sort of like that weird like cough syrup sort of taste. If you overgrew it, it's like that.
It's interesting, huh?
Gil, welcome on in, and Deshawn, welcome on. On the other hand, it's like O's. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like R-O-O-O. So R, two O's, B-I-O-S, I think. I don't know. Listen, English, I'm not good at. I have reasons for, I have dyslexia and other stuff.
Honestly, fair. English hard.
Like it feels bad because like there's some people that are like, lack of better terms, they're not the brightest, and there's also people that like it's just like it's not like words are like dyslexia makes it hard to like reading the same way. It's not an issue of favorite language though. It's not an issue of favorite language. Like, but the way I can't phonetically reading it with dyslexia is harder. So tissin is the better word. Plants with caffeine, cacao. I mean, it's not. Here's the thing: caffeine is not. I guess no. Actually, no human. No, yeah, that's so true. To be truly its own dedicated culture, it needs to have caffeine because humans are addicted to caffeine. Caffeine, cacao, I guess, or cocaine. People do make cocaine drinks with like the actual. You can't. There are the people, the place. If you go to a place that have that, they do that, as far as I'm aware, which is crazy. Anyways, this is the raw pu'er. Should be cooled down enough. This is it's very. I don't know how to describe it. It's definitely closer to like green tea. It's interesting. Coca leaves, yeah. It's mild energy, not caffeine, yeah. Plant, yeah, but there's yeah. I try to think if there's any other plants without caffeine. They're like, because again, coffee has caffeine, so that's why it's popular. Chocolate does chocolate have caffeine? Does chocolate have caffeine?
I think it can, but I don't think normally. I don't know.
Oh, and cocoa, welcome on in. Yeah, coffee. So chocolate has caffeine. Okay, I think it's the darker the chocolate is, the more caffeine is in there, and like milk chocolate barely has any. Yeah, cacao is the chocolate plant. Yeah, and it has. It's also on those lines is technically. Oh, mochi could probably be fun to make, but on those lines though. No, 7-Up is not tea. What? No, 7-Up. Okay, you can call 7-Up a lot of things. Don't call it lemonade like the British do, or tea. Neither of those are right. Yeah. Oh, actually, have you heard of that? Like, there's some places that like. I think it's the Brits do it. They call. If you ask for a lemonade, you'll get something that's basically a 7-Up, which is wild work.
I didn't know that. No.
Like it's. Like Americans, we like lemonade is fantastic. It's not carbonated. You'll go and like, oh, I'll have lemonade. It'll be carbonated, and you're like,
that don't seem right.
Like just squeeze some lemons in there, add sugar, maybe. Not hard. I haven't gone seriously into matcha, but I'll definitely get the chance to do that properly in Japan because in America, it just. Like it's harder to get like Chinese tea. It's harder to get good matcha in the States. Yeah. A lot of people are probably having bad matcha or making it incorrectly. I don't know. I'll see if the good stuff. I don't think the good stuff fully tastes like grass. I could be wrong, but Oh, also fun fact. I don't know if you ever heard of like ceremonial grade. Oh, Starbucks. Everything is terrible. You shouldn't be going there. Oh, sorry. Hasn't Starbucks literally been on a boycott list for like 5 years?
Yeah.
They're a terrible company. Oh my god. But no. Starbucks, their stuff's not even good. No, good news though. It does seem like Starbucks is going to implode on themselves like some companies. You can, if you like look at how businesses are running, you can kind of like tell they sold off like some of like their original popular stuff and they're so hostile. Like, even ignoring what they do, they're so hostile for people actually being there. Like, even like the people that are like out of touch, everything like they're not even. People are starting to like just like be going to Starbucks, like
yeah.
It's just like not a good experience. Like the original Starbucks, you were like normal coffee shops. You go there, they had couches, and now like they have like uncomfortable chairs. They really want you to be there as short as amount of time as possible.
Yeah,
like it's like we Starbucks. We need our or was it third spaces or second spaces? What's the proper? Is it third space? Is the proper term where like people hang out somewhere and meet people?
I think.
What I can't remember if second or third is the term for that. But like Starbucks, like coffee shops are like one of those places where like you can just this is social, even if it's not necessarily a free place to hang out. Actually, that's one of the issues with the States is we don't have those anymore. We have like, all the kids used to hang out at the malls and stuff.
Yep. There's just not really like. There's just not really like places to hang out that's like free anymore.
It's not great. Why is Guardian look like they're sad when they're talking? Maybe they are sad when they're not talking. My Fugi is even funnier when I'm not talking. I think my Fugi default is I'm literally crying. It goes from like I think it's crying and then I'm starry eyed when I'm like, where's my starry eyes? It's like, yeah, I'm talking, guys. Let's go. Yeah, we need more good spaces. Like, also, quite frankly, like the crazy thing is, I've been thinking about like the crazy part is I could ignore everything that's bad happening in America, and I still was on my way on moving out. Because the thing is, like, I want to live in a place that's walkable and has like good city planning and such. The only place you really
for sure.
we have a handful of places in the States are like that, but they're unlivable as like they're too expensive.
Yeah.
Like, and they're also gross. Like New York City's kind of gross. Like I don't really blame the city for that necessarily, but like it's the subway it's kind of like it's not necessarily the whole fault, but yeah, like I want to live in a place like that has a good good public transits and it's walkable, and that's like my baseline requirements. I've been wanting to move for like quite a while, like even before when things were a lot calmer down. It's just hard to move.
Yeah.
And
yeah, the case here, like if you don't have a car, like you can't really go anywhere.
Yeah. I'm going to Japan, Coco. I'll be in shortly after New Year's, so January. We'll be going to Japan. That'll be fun. I will go in for 2 years from language school. But yeah, I don't like I mentioned earlier. I probably won't be able to stay there permanently unless stuff changes. But like, honestly, one step at a time, right? Like, I'll be there for 2 years, and then I have 2 years to figure out what to do. I'll be doing streams in Japan, so most likely I'll probably do Saturday and Sunday streams in Japan. So, and then that'd be like Friday and Saturday time in like the States. And intensely, welcome on in. So and I'll also be doing a lot more video content. So I did one video, like I think it was literally last August. It's hi Tensely, welcome on in. But yeah, I did a video. So have you ever been to Vegas? Have you ever been?
I have actually. Only once though.
So there's a really cool area if you were to go here. We have there's a Vegas wetlands. There's a nice walk around. I mean, do you need me to scroll up there for you, Tensley? Here, I got you. I'll do a fit check for you real quick. But so there's a place called the Vegas Wetlands, and here's my check for you. But yeah, there's a place called the Vegas Wetlands. It feels so weird because it doesn't feel like Vegas when you're in there. Like, oh, there's like life.
Wow.
So I did a little video where I walked around and yapped, and that video actually did okay. So I know like the type of content I want to make. I just can't make it in Vegas super well. Because like there's a few other places I could do. I don't have a car as well, so I have to Uber each time. It's just really hot in Vegas a lot of times.
Yeah.
But in Japan, I could pretty easily do it. Why would
Please don't.
I just immediately timed out.
Please don't spoil.
I don't put spoilers in chat. And sorry, thank you so much to follow. And Gerald, the Moslin, thanks so much.
Cat into the water, and we got cat tea.
Yes.
Maybe don't do that.
Yeah. We got cat tea. Yeah, we gotta do like a little like dip the cat in there. But no, like, gosh, like, because like Japan, Japan, you can take a train to like a lot of different places. Like, I'm here thinking, I know, you know, so a lot of people to go to Japan to like, oh, I'm doing IRL stream with a lot of people. I will actively avoid people. I know a few Japan creators, they'll do a thing where they'll find some like area to walk around where there's not as much people around, and there's so many pretty areas. Like, hey, look, there's like, I guess like look, we go for more quieter streets and we talk and do it. You can do it as a video or a live stream.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure there's so many. Japan is really good for content creation. Like, oh, let's go and you have to get permission for a lot of places, but it's fine. But like, let's go to, you know, a crane place and record. You know, honestly, I would love. I think the crane videos are like peak they're fun, and they're also like a good way to just get yourself through it. Cause like, imagine if you were to visit like me in Japan. I'm like, okay, here's $300. Let's go play some cranes. It's like, don't put spoilers in chat, Manuel, unless you would like to be permanently bonks. Like, why? Anyways, yeah, it's just like, oh, you know what's kind of sad though? You know about the red Sega building in Akihabara, I think it is. Have you ever seen that red Sega?
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know if it's gonna be repainted, but it's no longer be the red Sega building, which is sad. Anyways, yeah, I timed him out. Don't spoil. Like, what? Honestly, I'm just that person who plays games for the story.
Yeah, me too.
Anyone, like, just know. Just know. And Koda, welcome on in. Just know. I'm waiting until they all come out. It's probably like 2029 when I play Deltarune. I played the first like prelude chapter or whatever. I played gosh, what was the game for? What's the game for? Undertale. I played Undertale. Undertale's fantastic. And I played the first chapter, and I'm like, I'm gonna wait until it's all out. It's probably like 2029, but you know what? I don't care. I'll wait. I'll wait. I do like RPGs like Undertale and whatnot. They're good. They're good. Future plans? I mean, right now, my future plans are just moving to Japan, being in language school, doing content out there, and figuring out after that. There's a good chance I might end up being, after that, I'll move to like to Netherlands or something. And then what I could do is after I move to like Netherlands, because this is a good country with, they're pretty good there, and they also have good, you know, walkable stuff and yada yada yada. And I could set up base there, and then I could just travel to Japan for like, you know, a few months out of the year for content, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because quite frankly, you don't actually want to. Well, living in Japan is cool, but like you don't want to work for a Japanese company. And you can just go there. It's not that expensive to fly out, quite frankly. Like all things considered, if you're there for like, if I were to do like, you know, content where I go to Japan for like 3 months. I think it's 3 months you go for a time. I think it's 90 days. Yeah, Max, that's a shitty person. If they try to post spoilers, they will be big bonk. Yeah. You know. Anyways, moving on. Yeah. Oh, the Sega building again. The Sega building is mentioned. Yeah, the Sega building is the red Sega. I don't know if it's gonna be red, but it's not. It's not gonna be the red Sega building. I don't think it's gonna be demolished. I don't. It's gonna probably get really heavily refurbished. I don't. Does anyone know who bought out the Sega building, the red one in Akihabara? But it's sad because there's a bunch of like games it's in. It's a very like iconic part of the city. But unfortunately, that is kind of just how Japan's going to keep going. Unless Japan, gets their shit together and it's like, okay, we're gonna go in the opposite direction right now, honestly. But if they get shit together, like, okay, we're gonna let more foreigners in businesses. Like, quite frankly, they should be wanting people like me. They're like, okay, we're gonna start a business and we're gonna bring some money in Japan. Like, I'm pretty much more the ideal of what they should be looking for. But they just made it harder for people like me to move in. Because, like, I believe the thing is, there's something about, they're afraid of so there's a lot of Chinese that have paper companies just to, like, live in Japan. But those people that are doing that have rich families, and $100,000 is nothing for them. So it's only going to really keep out people like me.
Mm-hmm.
But, old people running countries. It's especially Japan's old people. They live forever. Oh, I need to put more water in my kettle. Ah! There we go. If you're wondering, I'm actually at my kit. So this setup is in my it's in my kitchen. So to the right is my sink. So I just like fill up my water filter and like fill up my kettle. It works well. Nibbling the peanuts. You can't nibble the peanuts. It's clay. Your tooth. I mean, but it's that
minerals.
I mean, they have to do something. Microwave. I get it's above my pay grade on how to do it correctly. I would say they're probably doing it the incorrect way. There's probably a correct way though. Like they have to do something. There's literally like straight up, if Japan would let me move to a semi-rural area, and set up like a business, I would. And there's a lot of people like me that would. Like, there's a lot of people that are like the Westerners, like, if you want me to, like, I'm okay for like a slow life in like a small place. So let me set up a business. Just let me go. Like, the reason it works so for Japan, though, is they have their train system. Like, okay, if I needed to go and do something or can fly. Flying in Japan is really cheap, too. They're little domestic flights. I mean, part of that is just because, like, Japan is the size of California. So, like, they're not flying that far. I don't know if you've, like, ever flown from, like, Southern California to Northern California. Those are cheap flights. But yeah, getting around Japan is pretty easy. I don't know about a fish shrimp farmer, but there's people out there who'd be totally willing to go and do like various artisan roles. They just have to like allow for people to come in. Like this, it's hard, right? Like because it's a delicate situation. I don't know what the best way to do it. I'm pretty sure the way to do it is not right. Oh. And they're very likely going to see, like, it would not, if Japan goes this way, we're going to be like, Japan's going to, like, barely exist in, like, 20 years, essentially, if they keep doing this. Which is kind of sad, because, like, we were seeing that, like, Japan is, like, slowly turning into, like, Tokyo and a few other cities. Because, like, if you go, it's kind of cool actually. You can, I want to travel through. There's a bunch of like abandoned like towns in Japan, which is cool but sad. It's like there's all these places like, oh, people used to live here, but now it's just it's like no one lives here. I guess we'll leave. It's sad, but I don't know. It's hard. Do you have any place, if you were to move somewhere, do you have like a country you would move to, or like ignoring the process? Do you have like
maybe Greenland?
Greenland's cool. You like the cold? You have to like the cold for Greenland.
Yeah. Yeah, Greenland or Sweden.
Swede. Become a Swede. God, is it? Oh gosh, isn't Sweden the one that has the really weird tacos they claim are tacos?
I don't know.
There's a country, like, again, I'm not gonna like say, oh, Japan's the best place ever, but like the reason Japan works for me, again, I like they have good. There's other places with good public transit and good cities. Like again, a lot of places. Like,
yeah,
I'm not asking for that much. Trains are cool, and not even like an autistic way. I just moving around people, like, because cars suck. Cars were a mistake, or at least car-centric, like cities were a mistake. Like, if you ever like seen those pictures of like, oh, this is how many people would fit, like you have this many cars, and you can put all the people in like one bus.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no. Oh no. It's fine. Japan is very, very pretty. There's a lot of good nature there, which is also why I want to use it for like travel vlog content, yada yada yada. But it's just, yeah, we'll work out. I don't know. Like, this other country I can do it with. I think I just need to get started making that sort of content and then be able to like do it in other countries. Because I've always liked the sort of like travel content. We're like, oh, we're gonna go to this place. We're gonna go see their food. Because like I like food.
Yeah.
Like I think food is one of the best ways to explore culture. And Blinker checkpoint, welcome on in. Like I like food. Like if I wanted to, you can see with food you can like look through country's culture without even being there necessarily. If you do authentically, at least. Although there are some countries with like very mid food, I actually don't have the requirement for a culture's food to be good to move there. It's like, because like, if a culture's food is good, that's cool. It's kind of like if the UK was in a better place right now, it totally would have been on the map for me to move there.
Yeah,
if the food isn't great, I can cook. You can get ingredients for a lot of different cultures' foods in most places. If you know how to cook, I just would not eat out as much, essentially.
Yeah.
UK is not a place I'd move right now. They're having a rough time. I have some friends over there, and they're like, they're kind of in the same vibes, like how Americans like, oh, I want to move. It's the same sort of vibes. Vibes like, oh no. We have. Now there is Ireland though, which I know it's okay. It really confuses me, and I think a lot of like, especially Americans, because we don't think about that much. Especially if you're old enough, it really confuses because like Ireland is part of the EU, and then there's what Northern Ireland is part of the UK, which is
right.
You finished the episode. I haven't watched it yet, but I hope it was good. And how doing Lozzie? Because I believe it was that Matt Adder was in Ireland earlier. Or I don't know if they're in there right now, but traveling. One of my mods. Yeah, Ireland would be a place I would consider. Not, but like, you woke up early. Good morning. Really, I don't know. Actually, I don't know how their Ireland's public transit is. It might actually not be a place I want to move, but and I would at least love to travel there. Gosh, it's the best way to describe from what I've seen. I have like food in Ireland compared to like UK is you take British food and you add seasonings. What's the Angel? Welcome on in. Oh, not the Ed Hill. Oh no. And Dragon King, I'm doing well. Ireland sounds like a nice place to visit. Yeah, no place is perfect, Max. I feel like I'm not being that like strict of where I moved to. Naomi, yeah, Angel. I have both your names. Angel/Naomi. I have both your names there. Welcome on in. Anyways. Yeah, Ireland isn't perfect. I basically, again, I want a place that's not like the worst ever, and then I want to have a place that's good public transit.
Yeah,
you know, that's like, I'm not asking for that much.
It really isn't.
Like, again, like the crazy thing is, as long as healthcare isn't as bad as the States, I'm also like, it doesn't have to be like universal healthcare. Japan doesn't have universal healthcare, but it's not that bad. Like,
yeah,
when during my 2 years as language school, I will be paying $20 a month for their national health insurance, and that covers 70% of the cost. And then my language school covers the other 30%. So it's $20 a month, and I'm pretty sure you just pretty much go any sort of medical thing. I'm pretty sure it's just covered, which is crazy. I'm not sure the stipulations on that, but I also do know that Japan's medical cost, even without that, is fairly affordable. And Lozzie, welcome to YouTube side. The YouTube side doesn't have the ads. Well, technically, I think there's a pre-roll on YouTube, but there's no mid-rolls. I know YouTube's pre-roll is not that bad. I've clicked Twitch streams that don't have like the 3-minute ads to get rid of the pre-rolls, and gotten like a minute pre-roll on Twitch. I'm like, no. See you later, Naomi. Until next time. Hell yeah! Thanks so much for hitting that bell. We also got Discord laws if you want to join that as well. But yeah. Gosh, is there? Oh, speaking of food, though, I think I mentioned her. Do you have a favorite like cuisine though? Like Mexican food?
Yeah, I do like Mexican food.
More like
I like spicy stuff.
So we're talking for Mexican. Have you had like? I would assume for a session, Noel. Welcome on in. We have the Tex-Mex or like proper Mexican are slightly different. They're both good. Both good.
I mean, both are good.
I think one of the main differences, if I had to pick one, is good Tex-Mex has a lot of cheese. But then they don't use cheese as much in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of crossover. Because like it's a fusion food, but it's like good Tex-Mex is so good. Do you have like a favorite thing from like Mexican food? Because like mine would be freaking carnitas. That's Noel.
Oh, those are good.
Noel. Well, come on in, Noel. Yeah, carnitas is good. I've made carnitas on stream. It's super easy to make as well. Super easy.
Yeah, I like enchiladas and fajitas.
I try to make enchiladas. Okay, I tried to make it like not like a white person enchilada. I tried to make a real enchilada. The recipe I got was like I had to like translate it, and I don't think they had me use enough water. Maybe because I'm big. I don't know. It didn't come out quite right. Flavor-wise, I got it right, but like, oh gosh, I'll have to make that again sometimes. Sometimes recipes are like that where they're not quite rich in a good way. But you know, add this to that. White people enchiladas are like, they can be okay. Generally, white people enchiladas will be baked in the oven with like, it's like almost like a tortilla with like sauce sort of dish. With essentially, you just grab to make white people enchiladas. What do? You grab some pre-made tortillas. You put some stuffing in them. You get a can of enchilada sauce on top and some cheese on top. That's white people enchiladas. Those can be okay.
Yeah, that's what my mom makes.
Like, I've had some bad white people enchiladas, but it could be good too. Like
it's not the worst, yeah.
Yeah, proper like Mexican enchiladas. What you do is you'll have enchilada sauce and you'll fry them individually. I don't think you bake them ever.
Yeah.
The crazy thing about the recipe I was getting, like some people like it's definitely written about like your grandma. It had a point like, oh, put them in the oven at 450 degrees to keep warm. That's baking temperature. Like I think it was like assuming if you're really on your game, putting enchilada into oven for like 3 minutes at 450, or like maybe under. It has to be under like 10 minutes. If you're like really serving us and getting through it, I'm like, sure. Like they're like assuming you're like on that stuff. Where's your tea? Here, you want some tea? a little bit there. Yeah, white people just make it lazier and add cheese and pre-made canned sauce. Yeah. I mean, there's some really good proper American cuisines. Like Tex-Mex is, I would consider an American cuisine. It's a fusion, but we also have fully American cuisine, like soul food. Soul food's American, fully American. There's a lot of actual burgers. Everyone loves hamburgers, and that's I think actually hamburgers would be a white people cuisine. Actually, the person who invented it, I think it was white, right? Not that matters, but I feel like they were. Because if you people oh, Germany has hamburgers. No, they're not. Have you seen what the original German hamburgers look like? They're they're not the same dish. No. Oh, I haven't tried Mexican burger. It's mac and cheese. I believe there's a type of mac and cheese that is American. The baked mac and cheese might be American. But there's also a type of mac and cheese that was I believe it came from France or something. But yeah, it's different enough. Different enough. Are you lactose intolerant there, Sandy?
No, thank God. I love cheese.
Exactly. It's I baked mac and cheese is just cheese. I feel bad for my lactose intolerant friends.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure someone could double check who. Maybe I could look it up. The original inventor of the burger. They probably. It wouldn't surprise me if it was some white dude. Because again, they took it. It's it's a completely different dish than what it was in Germany. Let me check actually. Let me see who invented the burger. Who invented? Here. Oops, I have caps lock on. Who invented the burger? It's nice for country. Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's gosh. The hamburger is also one of the dishes where there's a very fuzzy history on who would actually have credit for it. Nice states. Who has credit for it though? There's some dishes that have a really weird history on whose origins. Not that. Steak tartare. Word sandwich. Yeah, I can't find. I can't actually find where there's not an individual person credited. What it sounds like looking through there very quickly. It probably was a thing that got logically invented a few times. Dishes, yes, hamburgers, hot dogs, chocolate chip cookies, Philly cheesesteaks, deep dish pizza. Even if deep dish pizza isn't pizza, it is good. Deep dish pizza is if you like cheese, it's good. If you're not lactose intolerant. Monochromia, welcome on in.
Yeah.
No worries about this one. Yeah, I understand though. Yeah, corn dogs. Corn dogs actually really good as well. Also, fortune cookies being an American invention is true as well, but it's also really funny. It's no, it's not. Yeah. I actually do like fortune cookies, eating them. They're good. But there are good the issue. People don't understand. We do have the flyover states in America. They don't know what seasonings are, kind of like the British. Those have you don't want their food. Those are the places you will find they'll put mayo on bread and just eat it like that or something.
Oh,
I like mayo. Okay, I don't hate mayo.
I mean, I'm fine with mayo, but just mayonnaise on bread, it kind of.
My thing, I might be a slightly hot take. My thing is mayo is probably almost never should be used plain. It's one of the best bases for sauces though. Like you can add. So if you add mayo and ketchup, it's what's called a fry sauce. I love fry sauce. You can add.
You're right, microwave.
Or you can be. Who said microwave something?
No.
But her name is
underrated. You should try it before you knock it, which is fair. You're right.
There's also Japanese mayo. It's sweeter. It's a little different. But yeah, like it's good. It's mayo's a use. It's a bunch. There's also. And there's just mayo's good. I do want usually to add something to it, like it's at least ketchup. I also like adding some like hot sauce. Ooh. What I've actually liked, which is would make it fusion as well. Have you ever had chili oil? Like Chinese chili oils?
No.
So chili oil is basically it's like red pepper flakes and like they cook it. It's like a really spicy concentrated oil. This was popular in China. You've probably had it in stuff. I guarantee it. But like it's more if you haven't bought it separately. So you get little jars of that, and you get like a little teaspoon almost, and you add it to your food or whatever. It makes it really highly concentrated and flavored. It's like it's a spicy oil essentially. So you can add that to some mayo, and it's really good. There's a lot of stuff you can do with it.
Honestly, I have had mayo on grilled cheese. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
But when I think of mayo, unfortunately, one of the first things that comes to mind is the Kraft mayo, which I hate.
Let me see what type of mayo I have right now. Hold on. I'm curious. I have some mayo. What mayo do I have?
It's Kraft and Miracle Whip that I don't really like. No, but mayo can be good.
I don't buy the fake mayo. I usually buy like this here is Blue Plate real mayonnaise. Like the ones that are like actual mayo are usually good. That's the one I usually have right now.
It really is disgusting. Not the Blue Plate one they've shown. But
Miracle Whip is an abomination. Oh no, sweet mayo can be good. The Miracle Whip does it badly. If you want sweet mayo, get some Japanese mayo.
Yeah.
Miracle Whip is just abomination. Yeah, Miracle Whip is just not it. It's not it, Chief.
It's not it.
Yeah. Got that. I'm gonna up my story. Yeah, there's I almost never just use mayo by itself, but like it's fine, I suppose. It's fine. Or make sure I posted. There we go. Okay. Again, if you want sweet mayo, just get some. I get some Japanese mayo, but you have. Actually, one of my favorite sauces. Actually, it's also the same thing with ketchup. People like hate on ketchup. Ketchup's also a really good base sauce, though. I don't typically use a ton of ketchup plain either, but if you add like sugar and some other stuff to ketchup, you get barbecue sauce. And barbecue sauce is one of my favorite sauces.
Yeah, I love barbecue sauce.
And barbecue sauce is just ketchup with like a bunch of stuff added to it.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like I'll fake. Oh, I mean, Best Foods mayo. Yeah, I mean, Best Foods mayo is probably like actual mayo. Like a majority of mayo is just eggs and some oil. It's not that complicated.
Yeah.
It's just whatever. I don't know what in Miracle Whip. I don't know what it is. I don't know.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
I don't know. But yeah, we got. So, I mean, it's like there's also like I think one of the nicer things they get used to is a lot of different cultures have their own sauces, and you kind of feel like a chemist if you start mixing them together. Like China has their oil-based stuff, like chili oils, and like soy sauce. Actually, China has a lot of liquids you can add to stuff to make it really flavorful. You have. Japan, I think there's the Japanese soy sauces as well. There's Worcestershire sauce as well, which useful in sauces. There's so much like I think one of the things like useful as a cooking skill is like learning how to work with a bunch of different like ingredients, like base sauce ingredients, and be able to use atom stuff.
Yeah.
Because like you can take Worcestershire sauce, ketchup, a little bit of soy sauce, and you have essentially what is a very quick and dirty katsu sauce. Which katsu sauce is really good. It's not the same as like it's like go to Japan, their katsu sauce, but it's quick and dirty.
Yeah.
We got the. Haven't gone to. Okay, what I have gone to recently is I don't super love mustard as a strong flavor. What I will do though is I'll add like a few drops of mustard in some food as like a slight seasoning. It does actually help. I don't like big strips of mustard on my hot dogs or whatever.
Yeah.
But like it's good. Like some people like really go, I don't like X and Y. But actually maybe you don't like that much of it. You don't like it that as the only flavor. Maybe you want your like I don't know as a, use as a seasoning, not like the main profile. Like I don't like ketchup as the main profile of the meal, but you can use it. You use tomato. Like I also don't like raw tomatoes. I'll like raw tomato if I were to actually have a good one. Because I know a lot of American tomatoes are like trash. At least the mass market ones.
Yeah.
I love like a tomato sauce. I've yet to have a raw tomato I liked, but I also haven't like tried a good one. You made barbecue. Yeah, you make barbecue sauce. Good. Grape tomato. I really have not put much effort into trying them. I mean, some of it's just like my parents weren't the worst cooks, but I mean, a lot of ways you're like, oh, if a lot of kids don't like XY food, it's probably because the parents sucked at using it. Is the tea drinkable? Yeah. If you want some tea, yeah, sure, I'll give you some tea. We're doing gongfucha. We're drinking it's basically right now we're drinking some tea from 2006 actually. It's a raw pu'er. But here, let me get this tea for you. And Fuko, welcome on in. There we go. There we go. Pour some tea there. And here we go. Whoop. Here, I'll actually hold up the bag. Again, so you guys see it. It's 2006. Which again, crazy. So this upcoming week, actually I should grab them. Let me hold it. So next Sunday, actually Mortal, welcome on in. Spinach, yeah, spinach is good if you cook. Like people just don't know how to cook. My parents do the same thing every day. My parents aren't that bad at cooking. Like, okay, my dad knows how to cook. My mom, to a lesser degree. But I don't think they're the best at making veggies. But that was very common back in the day as well. Yeah. So next week I'll be doing 2 different teas from the 90s, which is crazy, right? These teas are older than me. Well, I guess it depends when 90s. They're probably older than me. I'm a 96 baby. So these theoretically, it just says 90s. It says late 90s. So, and then I'll have comparing that to one of the same ones. This is 2024 from that time as well. So that'll be next week though. Yeah, it probably tastes good. There's like a bell. Well, there's a certain point where aging tea longer doesn't necessarily make it taste better. But for raw pu'er, which is what I'm having right now, if you have like young Shang, young Grog pu'er, like under like 4 years, it's gonna have this little bit of like bitterness to it in some ways. Like I don't know if bitterness is the right word for it, but it's just sharp flavor to it. It goes away as it ages. Right, pu'er generally doesn't have that same issue. So you can age pu'er. They ferment it. It's kind of like you age a lot of stuff. It is here. The tea we're having right now is from 2006. You buy monochromia. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I'm not the. I wouldn't say I'm the Einstein of tea. The unfortunate thing is in the tea community, there's not really a lot of like, I guess the English tea community, there's not a lot of people that bring the knowledge to like I in a perfect like where the tea community, a lot of like creators making content for it. I feel like I feel like more of the entry level, but because there's not a ton of people like content creators doing stuff around tea and on the English side of the community, I end up being one of few. But I've been like doing this regularly and drinking and getting really into tea, and I feel like I still barely know anything. It's just a deep rabbit hole. Like I know there's people like in my community, like Kyra and some others know a lot more about tea than I do. Like I know enough to know I don't know much, right? Like
yeah,
so
I mean, to me, you're like a wizard. I don't know anything about tea.
Fair. Like I've been in the tea community, but like there's just so much more out there. But yeah, I think I do fit pretty well into like the introduction to like the tea community. I can do that role. The thing is, there's not like a good way for me. Like, oh, go that create. There is one. There's a creator called TDB that goes. They're a little better about that. Also Oreo or Oreo Emu. Welcome on in. I'm probably butchering your name. Sorry. Also got a mustache. But yeah. Like the problem is one of the most popular tea creators, to my knowledge, is straight up a grifter. Another one is an anti-vaxxer. So that's cool. So Mayleaf, if you see them around, they're straight up an anti-vaxxer. And then there's Jesse Teahouse, who Jesse probably knows these about tea, but what he does is he uses his charisma and good tea knowledge to sell what's essentially wholesale quality tea from China. Where it's not the worst. There's probably a better tea to what they it's not the worst quality tea, but it's just like wholesale quality tea, and he's like way up market. He's basically a used car salesman sort of vibes.
Oh.
Gotcha. Which, you know what? The issue is not that he exists, because no, business is business. Whatever. He's not. I don't think he's a terrible person. One can tell. I only dislike him because he's kind of having issue where people he's like what people can get their tea information from. But he's just a vendor that's good at being a creator and whatever. So people will buy Jesse's teas and they'll be like spending way more than they should. And they're not. They're better than they'll get locally in the States if you don't know what you're doing. But he could be doing so much better. He could be doing so much better, so much more. But he chooses money. Which is like, if there was more people doing tea and stuff as create, I wouldn't care. It's just because there's not enough creators that it bugs me. Also, Lunachaurus, welcome on in. I would love against chai tea. And there's also like a lot of creators who do matcha, but I think most of the matcha people are like very probably surface level, like Starbucks girlies, sorry, service level. That's a vibe I get from a lot of matcha creators, where like, I think they're just like boba girls kind of vibes. We're like, sure, it tastes good if you do that. But they're not really teaching much about the culture otherwise, which is unfortunate. And again, there's the one creator does come to mind who does. They're not. They're still new. But a TDB does actual like more in-depth tea stuff. But like, they're also, quite frankly, I don't think most of you guys would watch TDB because they're like way more into weeds there. And I have a hard time watching that sort of stuff as well. Like I just want to drink tea. I'm like, tea tastes good. Like it's just, they're cool, but like I understand like a lot that they should TDB is good, they exist. We need more other levels of like tea creators so they can like we can feed people to them as like to get more into tea. You need to say, DaiShima, I am addicted to tea. Yeah. Also, about 2 years of effect search, you'll be. Oh, nice, Fuko. It was kind of crazy. I am a food creator. Also, Dara, welcome on in. I'm a food creator, but I also have like way less. I don't have any formal training for cooking at all. But I guess it's not bad in the same way. Like, if anything, I'd cook on stream. You probably cook as well, essentially, because like I'm basically like a home chef.
Yeah.
Like cooking's too like I have a bunch of people in my community that are like, oh yeah, I'm a professional chef. I'm like when I moved into my current apartment in Vegas, literally right as lockdowns are happening. Crazy time to move, by the way. It was like I like had it scheduled before, like months before, and then
wow. That's some time in.
Like I had like a week or two where it took me a while for all my furniture to show up and stuff. Everything was closed. Like furniture store, that was when furniture stores were closed. It was wild, but So I ever since I moved here, I've been living on my own, and out of practicality, I've just been cooking all my own food for like 5 years, right? So, yeah. You're a professional chef. You've been in culinary school in Norway. Nice. Yeah, like I wish I had like if you seen me like struggle with noodles. Who's in the back? Oh, it's GuardianSandy. Or a little guy.
Hello.
I mean, yeah. It's okay, Fugo. Yeah, you know what's Fugo? I wish in America that we could take like focused high school grade stuff, because like I feel like we should be like in so in the States in high school, you're just like everyone's taking the same stuff pretty much. It's not until we get to university to where we get to choose what we're doing, which is unfortunate. Because I feel like if I could have taken like an IT high school or something, I mean, I almost went to a drama high school or something. Like I like that would be cool. We need more like trades. Like I feel like I've heard some other people talk about this. I feel like high school should be more like university in the States, where like you literally choose your classes. I mean, we do kind of, but like not the same way. High school is like this weird blend between like middle school is like still fully like, you know, you had to go there. You're still there the whole time for high school usually, even if you have like a block schedule. Like it's weird. Like there has I'm sure. I mean, that require funding and education, but generally, honestly, even if we did like we split up high school to like maybe when you turn 16, you switch to more like a trades thing. That'd be cool. But like, I feel like 16-year-olds could probably handle being like, okay, you're gonna like pick your classes. You want to take a mechanic class? Take that. But no, we have to wait until you're like your university or whatever, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, I think some schools allow you to do that, but not all.
It's probably rare.
Yeah.
Like again, there's some high schools do it. One of the high schools I wanted to go into was this really cool like acting/drama based high school. I would have had a very different life. Quite frankly, I would have, because I wanted to get into like, I kind of like, you know, maybe get into improv or something. I didn't get accepted. It was hard to get into there. So I went to, instead, my choice was, I went to another high school, and I went to the arts program because I was smart enough to know that like, I picked the easy classes because like, it was vaguely going to be the same classes. There was like a slightly harder course I could take in. So I was like, nah. So I went to the arts. The cool thing about my path was I didn't have a real senior English, which was, you know, everyone's like, oh, senior English in high school, you have a bunch of essays. I never had that. So for instead of that, I took a film analysis class, which is, so I watched like, I was watching like Die Hard and stuff. And everyone's like, all right, let's go read The Great Gatsby or whatever, which sure, the classes are good. But I was having more fun. Fuko saying 6 to 15, especially elementary middle school. After I think that would be cool. I think like having after like 15, maybe like you go to like a more focused choice. It would require a completely rework of the whole system. But I think it'd be cool. like especially at this point where like I feel like we need that, right? Because like we need more people like learning trades and stuff. But you're subscribed on your Discord. Wait, subscribe? You mean boost or hold on, let me check. You mean my like there is a subscribe on my Discord. If you do you mean the do you mean you're talking about the there is a Discord subscription. What do you mean by you bought my subscribe on my Discord? Do you mean that? Okay, so there is a subscribe thing on there. I think you theoretically could do. I do have a Discord server here. I'll put the link there. Let me see if that shows that anywhere. Hold on. I want to see if that is there anywhere that's listed? It's like a forgotten feature on Discord where you used to be able, you still able to add it, where you can kind of like a membership on Discord.
Yeah, I'm familiar. Yeah.
If they let me see that server descriptions. Let me see. I want to see if I can. By the way, if you did subscribe to that, I will adjust my stuff so you'll be included in the videos and whatnot. It's basically the same as Patreon. I'll give you the same sort of benefits, and I'll also give you access to the members section. I just need to see server products, server insights, maybe. Oh, it's on the website. No, I don't want to do that. I don't know where I can see this. I guess I'll look up its app stream. If you did what I think you did, and you got the server subscription, I will adjust the settings so you get access to the member section and whatnot. But yeah, boosting. If you want to boost, you can do that. Whisk whiz. I do have this call. Yeah. Also, Yushiro will come on in. And Dara, let me actually put a Discord link in chat for you. I do have Discord. And Blossom will come on in. Let me get that Discord link for you. Oh, so we're gonna go to next T here in a second. Or third and final T here in a second. I've got that. There's Discord. I think the main issue with the schools who want to say, I mean, yeah, like honestly, the education should be free all the way for university, quite frankly. Straight up. Where's tea at? The tea we're drinking right here. We got the tea right here. Yeah, there's a server shop. I'm trying to see where it's listed. I don't even. Can I filter it here? I don't. I legitimately don't know where Discord lists those. It's like this forgotten feature from Discord, where they added like years ago, and they like never, like it's. No, maybe it's here. So weird. I do think it'd be really cool. Oops. New member. Why does they have 10 members? Huh? Do I have this Muddy sitting on Discord? That'd be really funny, by the way. No, I don't. Okay. Why does they have 10 members? It says there's no new member. I have no idea unless this hasn't updated yet. I don't know. I know we can talk about this stuff off stream later, I guess, but I don't see you on there. Who knows? I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. By the way, I'm curious for you, Sandy, as well. But I'm curious. Are you in a stage of being Discord where like you're waiting for a new It is, yeah. It's a premium role. Yeah, it should be that. Yeah, it should be that max. I'll figure out off stream. Okay, so yes, yeah, obviously tea has got more expensive. Like it's actually the worst part about tea right now is you can't really buy it directly yourself as a consumer. But oh my gosh, it's way more expensive now. That's why I bought a bunch of tea through a local shop. But it's just I'm glad I'm moving. I'm glad I'm moving because like it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. The prices haven't fully hit the tea community because like it takes a while for that to like filter through. There's still a bunch of old stock. Like the nice thing about tea is we have stuff that's been sitting in our shops for years. Like it's 2006 here. It's probably been in a shop for like 2 years or something. Yeah. So the tea industry, the high-end tea industries hit a little differently. If you're having Pu'er at least, because we've had stock just sitting on our shops, the high-end ones at least for years. We're running out of that stock though, so it's price is gonna go up. And I'll be in Japan and I will just buy from my old shops again. Welcome back, Dara. You haven't told us what tea you want? Oh no, Lozzie. Oh yeah, so I was thinking. I don't know if you responded. I got distracted.
No, you're fine.
No. I was asking. Are you in the same stage of like using Discord? Where you're waiting for like a replacement to come out, like social media gets like that.
Kinda. I mean,
like,
I've already made like an account elsewhere. It's something called Revolt, but
I don't know if Revolt's gonna really catch on. I think I've heard there's many options. I don't know.
It's just an option that's kind of there if shit goes bad.
Yeah. Like the new CEO on Discord was the ex-Activision CEO, and it's going about expected.
Yep.
Like I'm hoping, like again, I know that Valve is not perfect, but I still think they have the best shot to make it work because he's been good. Right now we're drinking this is raw pu'er 2006. I am going to go to a next tea here shortly. But yeah, so the reason I think that Valve Steam could you buy I mean you got the tier 3 on the Discord? What, Lunar? Oh, so did support me through, or are you talking about Patreon? I mean, Discord and Patreon both unironically one of the better ways to support me because like they don't because like YouTube and Twitch, most platforms take like a much bigger cut.
Yeah.
Like I honestly like it's weird since something like an alert out that like the other stuff does on Discord. Hell yeah. I'll make sure I'll make sure I'll check that stuff out after stream. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make sure that you have the access to all the channels you should. And I'm gonna also make sure for future videos that Discord members are included on that stuff. Because quite frankly, if you want, whatever way you want to subscribe through, it's fine. Because Patreon also works, Discord works, but I'll make sure that you get that. Yippee! Yes, thanks so much. Yeah, so yeah, but the reason that the Valve could do it though is you have to if you've ever seen a company like Discord, they get their captive audience. Like Discord has a captive audience, and they've never made a profit really, and now they're trying to do that. With ads. But the thing is, Steam has a way to profit off people in a non-terrible way. The more people that use Steam, the more like, oh, I'm already on here. Maybe I'll buy a game. They don't have to change anything. And they already have community on there. It's like so close, right? Like, I don't know. Did you ever? Oh yeah, Discord has ads. They've been starting to push ads. It's getting really annoying. The Discord Quest. But like, yeah. So like on Steam, I think it was like 2010 or something when Discord started to become pop off. Steam redesigned their whole like community stuff, and they kind of tried to copy Discord. They added emojis and image support, yada yada yada. So like they already tried years ago. And now they're how do you set up Discord? We're talking about the something Lunasaurus. I don't know where you're talking about Lunasaurus. Nova Rider. I don't know. We'll probably talk about that. I'm not gonna. Oh gosh, ad break during VC. We diabolical. That would be so evil.
Oh no! Don't give them ideas. No.
The thing is, I think they're at least smart enough where they. No, I don't know. The thing is, though, I feel like they would never do that to servers that are level 3 boosted. But then, if your server's not level 3 boosted, you're probably not chatting enough for it to be worth having ads.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, for anyways. On my Discord server, the only bots I use is we have a couple alert bots. There's like there's a lot the bots that alerts for like YouTube alerts, like ping cord. There's a few other like I saw the only bots I use are just the alert for like social media and video uploads and streams. The only ones I really use. Oh, you like when Sandy talks? Yeah. But so Steam even has something that looks like a Discord. No, Fugo, Discord bots are not AI. All right. So when someone says AI, that these days are refers to large language models, and no, there's guaranteed there are there's large language model Discord bots. I'm sure they are, but almost none of them are going to be that. They're very simple, just chat bots essentially, or alerting or pushing alerts through. I guarantee there's AI ones. I would never add one of those to my server. It's like,
yeah,
like the ones I use for alerts. The API call sends it to the bot, and the bot puts the link out. It's not AI. Like again, I guarantee there are ones. I would never add one of those to my server though. Because Steam has a Discord. If you open up a group DM on Discord, it looks almost exactly like Discord. Or sorry, on Steam. If you open a group DM on Steam, it looks like Discord. So like they're so close. They're so close. Valve. The thing is, though, Valve is not like, because like Valve's not a good company. Like Gaben is not actually a good person, but like I think he's evil in a way that's not. He's smart enough not to do bad business. I think he's good enough in business to know like, oh, he's gonna make the product good. I think he at least understands that. Like, so many of these like CEOs don't get that. Like, just make the customers happy. You'll print money. You'll print money.
Yeah.
And Stormbringer Cookie, thanks so much for follow. I'm a magical boy, and now you're one of the magical friends. We also have a YouTube and Twitch you want to watch there as well. But hope you're enjoying your time here. Yes. Yeah, I think some things can't really be your place of a small business. It's like something like Discord kind of can't really be a small business. You have a what? Yeah, I have a YouTube. Yes, we're on YouTube. I'm multi-streaming to YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. You watch wherever you want to watch. Okay, we're gonna give this cup to my tea pets. Yes. I have the same name on every platform. DaiShimaVT. If you go to my link tree, it's in there. Yeah, DaiShimaVT. It's my YouTube channel and Twitch. I have the same name at every platform. I also got Discord. Here. Do you need me to link the YouTube? I could. Or you probably figure it out. I always see some people that have like very different like YouTube names. And I'm like, it's hard for them because like, didn't you have like oh, it's like that of a different. It's hard. I think you have the same issue for your channel, Sandy, right? I think your YouTube's like different, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't use it that much, but like, I don't know, fine.
I don't know. It's just mainly a VOD storage channel. Yeah.
Understandable. All right, so we're gonna give this tea to my tea pets. Yippee! Boop. All right. We're gonna go like that. And we're gonna go to our third and final tea, but we have to clean our teaware first. So this is what the tea looked like after it's been fully used. My tea pets, they're grumpy because they haven't gone tea in the last 10 seconds. Oh, by the way, if anyone's curious, so this tea pets, the tea tray I have, essentially it functions as like a bucket. It's holding all the rinse and whatnot. There's other ways to do it. There's ones that have like a hose and it drains off. There's various ways. But mine essentially is it's like a rectangular bucket. How are you doing, 11 p.m.? Welcome on in. If you missed me, I'm glad you're here again. Hope you've been doing okay. You got for nice. You got up to 72. Nice. Honestly, my suggestion to any creator is just keep trying stuff until you figure out what works. And I'm quite frankly, I'm kind of still in that part. I did, like I mentioned earlier, I kind of have sort of figure out what will work for me. It's just hard to do it. So right now, like I think vlogging does work for me. I did test that. Drawing your bed. And yeah, welcome on in at 11 p.m. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to our next tea. We got our Taiwan here. Oh, but if I haven't mentioned, these are called this is the Taiwan. Is what it's called. The lidded cup. Our next tea though we're gonna do is this here. It's 2023. It's a dancong oolong. It's a much less old tea, but you don't really age oolongs. Change the camera. Oh gosh, change the camera. Change the camera and go. There we go. Top down camera. Favorite type of tea? I think my favorite type of black tea is like there's a fruity end of black teas. We're not like you're adding fruit to it, but there's black tea that naturally tastes kind of like fruity, not like sweet fruity, but like almost like tart fruit. I don't know. It's hard to describe. It's good. I like the
honestly. If I were to get into tea, that'd be that probably.
It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. So what you're tasting? Oh, that was very close. A lot of it came out, but I end up at 6.4 grams. That's good. But yeah, there's our tea. Move that top down camera. But yeah, I like that. So a good black tea, you can kind of taste. Gosh, something. Is it flora? The flora. You can taste the land around the tea, which is kind of interesting. Where it's like these industrial, like Lipton teas, they're just like no soul to them. Whereas like these better teas, you can taste where they're grown.
Yeah,
it's really. Oh no. Is that the name of your cat? 11 p.m. Did you name your cat Fillion?
Thank goodness.
But or maybe dog. If it's a
local house creature.
Oh, it's a person. I do have a view. I forgot. You live with them, right?
A person.
I'm always thrown off. Yeah. So you live with Fillion now. Nice. Not to be confused with the Vtuber who steals their art.
Ooh.
The Vtuber named Fillion are not a good person. Not to be confused. That's not that person. It's just that's just what's actually what I do there. It's not the Vtuber. No. It's that's just what they're. It's one of my viewers. It's always interesting when you'll get glimpses of people's like story. Like, oh yeah, some of my viewers moved together. It's like, oh, well, I hope that's going well. And so we're gonna go here and feed my tea bet some tea. Yippee! This is the oolong we're going to. Now we have that. So I need to add some. Let me add some water. Actually, my kettle's empty. I kind of timed this badly. We're gonna have to wait a second for the kettle to heat up. If you want, I can make you. I mean, you talking about clip farming? Are you talking like clip farming there, Lunasaurus? I mean, clip farming does work. Clip farming's always a thing. I mean, if you have tea pets, you feed the tea pets your rinse. Geshin pack, nice. Are you missing out on experience? Luzzy, if you have tea pets for gongfucha, I do suggest feeding them some tea as part of the full experience. We have, what else? What's we got? Here, I'll explain what tea pets is. Okay, so tea pets, I explained this earlier, but tea pets essentially are, they're little clay figures. So part of gongfucha, you dump out the first infusion. And all these tea pets are there is a way to make use with your fun and whimsy. Some of them will have actions they'll do. Just like these peanuts are tea pets as well. They're just clay little figures you are able to do it. Oh, welcome on in, Philly-in. And Dandy, thanks so much to follow on Twitch. Welcome on, Philly-in. I hope you're doing well. The first, so essentially the first infusion is like a rinse. It opens the tea leaves. It usually doesn't taste good. You can drink the first infusion if you want. But yeah, usually the first infusion you dump out. Vader Zim, Vader Zim's a name I haven't heard in a while. I think Vader Zim was like one of those cartoons I never really got into, but it was like around a bunch when I was a kid. I never really got into it. Like I was aware of it, but well, for most teas, the first fusion often doesn't taste good. And Gengar guy, welcome on in. I like the whole bear. How are you doing there, Sandy? Getting eepy? Or he's vibing?
A little bit. I did look up tea pets though, because I'm curious and kind of want to like maybe eventually get into tea. But yeah. I did find the exact cat you have. Which is really funny.
Okay. The thing is, you won't actually find this exact one very easily because I've tried, and you usually will find the ones I have around it where these ones, they don't have a mouthful. Even if the product pictures showed a mouthful, I don't know if they stopped making it or I don't know. So this guy used to bubble out of his mouth, which is why his name is Bubbles. I need to try fixing it again, but I got clogged up with tea. I don't know, but you'll probably get one similar to these other ones I have. It's a very common. They're mass produced. Yes.
Gotcha.
I am a chill guy. Welcome on in. There's ones that change color. There's ones that spit out water. No, Sandy is he's not currently actively streaming. Right now they're a little bit hiatus, but they're more of a normal video game streamer. Do you have a preference on what sort of games you normally do, like RPGs or
indie horror games?
Indie horror games, yeah. So
just horror games in general, but yeah.
Well, I mean, outside of like Silent Hill, what kind of horror games are not indie?
Yeah.
And Priff, welcome on in. Are you planning on playing? Is Silent Hill the one that came out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you stream that if you got back streaming, or I guess it's not going anywhere?
I mean, if I had the money for it, yeah.
I mean, by the time you get back stream, maybe you get it on sale.
Maybe.
And Priff, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. We're just enjoying some tea. We just switched to an oolong. It's an oolong. A lot of pixel art. Yeah, pixel art is cool. You are tired. Yeah. We'll go for a little bit longer though. We just got this tea. I mean, I did tell Sandy earlier. Usually for the when I do collabs, I do. It's like I could go like 5 hours if I was going by myself, but we usually stay at the max of like 4. So I know a lot of people join here on VC, especially when I get them up early. They're like, "Oh, I'm sleepy." I've gotten so used to like doing these yapping for hours, but it takes a lot of energy. And Lewis is saying you've been addicted to Persona 3. I need to get into the Persona series. Have you played those, Sandy?
No, I'm interested though.
We're like, yeah, Persona 3 is the one of the gold release, I believe. Yeah, I need to get into Persona. I know they're all like separate sort of things, but I know it's the type of game I would like.
Yeah.
Again, my energy is contagious. I'm glad. So this tea here, oh gosh, I'll have to try to describe it, but like This is we're in the oolong, where it's a very different color. It's almost like yellow, golden color. So oolongs have a different range. I've had some oolongs that could be more like the tapioca sort of flavor. There's a popular oolong that I really like called duck shit oolong, where duck shit oolong is okay. I do need to elaborate. It doesn't have poop in it. It's not like the coffee. It's just like a name.
Okay.
But duck shit oolong. I think it might be also the dancong oolong as well. But the story for that is like the land they've originally grew it on. Kind of looked like it'd be a land that's all swampy and ducks would poop on. That's all it is. It's not. It's not like what's that monkey coffee, whatever it is. That.
That.
It's not like that. It's not like that. My hair. Does it clap? What, Brad? Don't. We cut their cutting matted hair. So I grew up with a Maine Coon cat, and we had to cut like some like mats out sometimes. Like one unfortunate thing about like long-haired cats, they get matted.
Yeah.
I mean, Kobe, what? I don't know what talking about, Fuko. Calm down there, Brad. So duck shit oolong kind of tastes like tapioca, at least a good one. This tea, I give me a second to get rid of the flavor. It's a little hot right now. Also, the flavor kind of gets a range as you brew it. Oh yeah, that might be what I'm talking about, Fuko. Yeah, it's the poop coffee. Yeah, I'm not about that. I'm not. No, I'm good, fam. I'm good. I don't need half-digested coffee. Like the funny thing I've heard though is like the coffee industry on YouTube or Twitch. Oh yeah, on Twitch, yeah. I mean, the good thing though, I do give a warning on my Twitch side when there's gonna be an ad. You'll have time to like where you watch wherever you want, but like, listen, if I could turn off Twitch ads, I would. Like, meh. You can't, not really, at least. Get that. I'm having. I think this might be the same type of tea as let me check. I want to see. I believe the duck shit oolong is a dancong oolong. Where this is what we're drinking right now. It's this 2023 Alfu. It's a slightly roasted dancong oolong with, yeah, anyways. In the black bowl. So the black bowl, we're talking about this. So this is where I brew the tea in. This is the gaiwan. That's where the tea is, and I brew it in there. Let me check. Here we go. Let's Google here. Duck shit oolong. Yeah, it's dancong oolong. So duck shit. So duck shit oolong is the same type of oolong as this is. This is the same sort of oolong as duck shit oolong is. Like a branch of it, essentially. And that sort of oolong generally has this like tapioca sort of flavor, depending on what I can at least. And if you don't know what tapioca flavor is, if you had cereal, it tastes like cereal. What? Oh, you talked about the coffee still. Tea. Yeah, it was like describe it. Yeah, it's cool. Like there's again just hot water. You get a lot of different flavors. I think the cool thing is like the cool thing with doing tea like this is if you were to get into like the milk coffee and stuff, you start to like feel bad about drinking a lot of it because like there's gonna be a lot of like calories from the cream or whatever, yada yada. Which is sure you don't get like a ED worrying about calories, but like tea like this is essentially just water that's flavored. There might be some health benefits I wouldn't really focus on, but like it's essentially flavored water. So largely, you can drink as much tea as you want. Same thing, black coffee. Also, Lozzie, you told your boyfriend you're streaming YouTube, and I take so there's 2 TikTok streams technically. There's YouTube and Twitch. You can't escape me, Silly and Skeeter. Welcome on in. Yeah, I have a fairly beefy computer. I have a 39 Ti and a 3900X for my processor. I have a fairly beefy PC, and it can just barely handle this. It'd be hard to do this. It'd be a little harder to do this with demanding game. Yeah. So on TikTok, I do technically 2 streams because it's vertical and horizontal, but yeah. Yes. Fine. I can't. No, you can't. Silly, you can hang out with me with some tea. Have some tea, Silly. Have some tea. I have to have it. I mean, the thing is, for anyone who wants to get into content creation, beefy computers, like my computer is a beefy computer from 2020. If you buy a half decent computer with 2024, 2025 specs, you'll be probably just as good or more powerful than my computer. I have a really high-end PC from 2020, essentially. Like a top of the line from 2020. It's old now. So if you have a 2025 PC with like mid to high range specs, it'll be more powerful than my computer. That's just how computers go. Stuff gets cheaper over time. I did manage to future-proof it pretty well. I mean, I didn't start with my current graphics card upgraded, but yeah. Fuko, if you have a really old, if you have a really cheap phone, some cheap phones have screen burn-in issues. I would say it's normal if your phone is crap, because like good phones don't have as much screen burn-in. Yeah, I would say I don't know what a 600E is. What? Because I am Slay. Yeah. I mean, I was gosh, over here. You know why? I do enjoy having people on here, like Sandy, we have on here, but like, I've been the unfortunate thing. You mentioned this. You don't have a car, right? Do you have? Nope. Do you have Uber, or how do you get around? Are you stay inside?
I just kind of stay inside right now, but like,
I mean, it sounds like
we live in the middle of nowhere, kind of.
Oh, yeah. Because when I moved to Vegas, it was actually fine. I do have my license. I did drive. I had a car. Up until like 2021, it was kind of okay, and then everyone started driving. Vegas drivers are scary because you have to realize in Vegas we have not only our local drivers, where in 2020 they stopped checking. Like a lot of people have expired licenses here, and no insurance, and then you have people from out of town. Also, it's just a bunch of people drinking. Yeah, and we have like 8-lane highways. We have like 8-lane highways as normal roads. Yeah, it's like Vegas is like I used to live in San Luis Obispo, and that was fine driving there. But and I was here until when people weren't driving as much here in Vegas. I was fine, but then sounds like your mom is 11 p.m. It sounds like your mom is the type of parent who gets cut off when you move out. And people wonder, like, oh, I told my kid that what they had wasn't real, and why won't it talk to me? Why won't my kid talk to me? Because you're a shitty parent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Yeah, Bruce.
Yeah, it's like I basically stay inside, but like it's not like I'm not scared to go outside. It's just there's not access for me to do that without a car that's good. But I'll come. Like when I was in university, I drove places. I still got a lot of anxiety when I drove. I didn't like driving. It basically took me the whole day to work myself up to drive. But it got to the point where I just wasn't able to do that when I was here. Why did I crown your name? Lozzie, that is the YouTube leaderboard thing.
Sandy, think. I don't know. Get back to me on that.
On what?
Just think in general.
Does Sandy think? Head empty.
Head empty.
Does Sandy know that he's alive? Or whatever. Oh, have you seen those like? Oh, there's some cats have the derpiest. Like their tongue just like whatever issue they have, the tongue just stays out. They're like ah.
Yeah.
The cross-eye. Yeah, it's just. It is fine. Let me check something real quick. Afternoon, Lyra. Let me see if I think I've I think I posted the last TikTok link. I did it. We don't have a ton of stream left, but let me post that before we finish. Go there. Yippee! One of the things that I'm. What is it not? Oh, what? Whatever. Ignore that. TikTok did a weird thing just now, but that's fine. This first brew, it's the first. I mean, tea bag. If drinking tea bags, you don't gongfu tea bags. They're not. They won't really work for that. If you're drinking tea bags, you're adding milk and sugar because those things generally are like the worst quality tea you can get. Yeah, tea bags are the kind of shit. Just in general. Oh, also, extra fun fact: tea bags have microplastics issues. Yeah. So if anyone has if anyone is like into like if you liked tea at all, even tea bags, if you try better tea, you'd probably like it even more. Like I do think that most people would be okay with having like a good high quality black tea. But like. Yeah, tea bags just give tea a bad rap. A YouTuber called Chip Flake. I'm not sure Chip Flake is, but they say your voice reminds you of them. And Star Gazer, welcome on in.
Chip Flake, huh?
I don't know what it is. I don't know. I can't speak one way. I don't know if I've ever heard that name, but there's a lot of Koreans out there.
Oh yeah, Chip Flake. Yeah.
But, oh, you actually know who they are?
Yeah.
Are they a furry YouTuber? Or I guess it wouldn't have to.
Yeah, they're a YouTuber. Yeah.
No, I said are they a furry YouTuber? No, I don't think
they're making a game.
That's cool. That's nice. Cool. Oh, like there's no reason your voice would have to sound similar to another furry. But it'd be funny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now, honestly, a lot of people, if like teabag, I would not base what you think of tea off of like tea bags, especially if you go to like a tea shop in the States, like Starbucks, or like go to like Starbucks to get tea. Like they're not brewing it correctly. Tazo might be. Stosh is among the tea bag brands or commercial brands. Stosh is one of the better ones. But like generally any like for tea, it's really weird where if it's like a commercial brand, that might have been woman mod. I don't know, Ashton. I don't think that was. Oh no, Ashton. Anyways, hiding Benjo. Least tea I like. I don't like floral teas, Benjo. I don't like. So there's a type of tea like white teas have there's a type of white tea where it's very floral. It tastes like detergent to me. Does a kitty get a thought? No, head empty only. No, like yeah, there's types of oolongs as well. They're like those taste very floral. Like I mean, if you eat tea bags, I don't really just that, but you know. Yeah, I mean, some people really like floral flavors. Go for it. I don't like. I'm not that part of Gen Z to want to eat detergent pods. Yeah, like Lozzie. Where do you live? Are you in the States or not in the States? Because if you live in the States, I could suggest a few options. If you live outside the states, there is like a lot of options. West. It doesn't matter where in the states. If you live in the states, if you'd like to try some like pu'ers, the tea shop here does have lots of good teas, liquid forced. They have various stuff. There's also Old Ways Tea has oolongs. There is where else can you actually buy? Oh, explode! Weirdest tea. Honestly, the weirdest tea I have is this ripe pu'er that tastes like cocoa powder. That's probably the weirdest I've had. Oh, there are ripe pu'ers that taste like really weird stuff, but I don't know. They're all the ways look at Porsche. There's a few US-based shops. Yeah, I'm 29, Fugo. I'm old. I'm old. I don't know. You have a question for Sandy? What's your question? Yeah. Look at Porsche. Yeah, there's lots of the thing is, it's hard to. Yeah. Oh, there's a steeping house or steeping room. It's just another shop, the place to get some options. Let me see if I have a thing for them. It's like a steeping room. Here. Another good shop in the States is this place. They're online, but the steeping room, they're not. I would say they're like a step below, like liquid forced, but they have a good variety. And they're fairly solid. They're very solid. If you want to get some teas, not from the China as well, they have lots of good ones. Yeah, you have to try stuff. I would suggest trying to get like try to pick up like a Gaiwan and do some Kung Fu to try it out that way. No pain, no gain. Welcome on in. Now, you do not have to do all of your tea drinking like I'm doing here. But I would say gongfu is a good, if you want to get into tea, I would suggest trying that. Also, you need a kettle. If you don't have a kettle, you can pick up a kettle for like real cheap. Good morning, Pond. We're live for at least a little bit longer. Oh.
Sorry, I just now saw that. Do I have kitty jelly bean paws? I do.
Oh, yeah. Do you have jelly bean paws? You have little beans. Yes. Little beans.
Beans.
Yippee. I like the... Some of the cats have like really good patterns. One of my... I think you have them as well. You kind of like... You have like a... Like white... like cuffs, and you have... It's almost like you have gloves.
Yeah.
I had one of my cats straight up had like mittens as their natural pattern.
That's adorable.
Inhale some tea. I'm trying. Do you do not put it, so the kettle is only for the water. The kettle is only for, you're boiling the water in the kettle. Ideally with some sort of temperature control. You could use boiling water for gongfu. Temperature control is better, so you can like dial it in. Also says pick up a scale, pick up an electric scale. You're gonna want that. They're really cheap too. Sandy doesn't really do coffee or tea from sounds like, which is understandable. Do you drink? Do you drink
really.
water? Do you drink water? Or...
Of course I do. Yeah, water. Mainly water. I don't really like.
You can't say, "Of course I do." You know, there's people say, "Ew, water."
Oh. I love licking electric sockets. Oh.
Dane, well, come on in.
Thanks.
See you later, silly.
Yeah, I might try tea. My bad.
I think there's a good chance like you maybe would like it. You just have to get decent tea.
Yeah.
I'll take some Shahai.
Yeah, because only tea that's like really around here is sweet tea with enough sugar to kill an elephant.
Sweet tea is good, but that's because if you put enough sugar in anything, it'll be good. Like, it's kind of like Arizona tea. I don't know if you ever had their tea cans, whatever.
Yeah.
Arizona's fantastic, but it's basically soda, but with a tea as the base.
Yeah.
It's good, though. Also, cool company. Arizona's a good company.
Yeah.
But, Your friend because Lyra, why you are you sure you're the friend? Because you literally just misgendered your friend in the context of talking about the trans. If you said your friend has, are they any pronouns? Or if there are any pronouns to be understandable? Honestly, pronouns can, it's up to a person to discover what they go for it. But honestly, Lyra, just ask them what they want to be called. It's so much easier. It sounds like they might be so they're trans and then they're any pronouns. It's actually not that rare. It's the whole thing. Self-discovery is important. But yeah, just straight up, honestly, if they're your friend, just ask them. They're like, hey, what do you want to be called? But yeah, they're not going to be upset. At least, if they're upset about you asking what to refer to them as, they got some growth they got to work on. The kid, wait, what? Also, gosh, I feel like maybe I was weird. People always talk about McDonald's. I always, growing up, would kind of feel gross whenever I ate McDonald's. Like, I did not eat McDonald's growing up.
Honestly, fair. Like,
I think there's a few things I was okay with from them. Not the burgers. Like, I don't like the fries either. I don't like the fries. I think their nuggets. Their nuggets are okay. But like,
yeah, I don't really like eating at McDonald's. It's not good. Yeah. It doesn't make me feel good either afterwards. So.
Sandy's pronouns are he, him. Yes. Schizophrenia here. Welcome on in. Yeah. It's. So sorry, I should get okay, so Lozzie, if you're getting started with tea, I definitely buy a kettle. You don't have to get one as fancy as what I have. If you can get one that has temperature control, I would suggest that. You don't have to. And also get like a small kitchen scale. These are really useful. The reason you want a kitchen scale is a lot of teas, it's hard to tell how heavy they are. And you probably learn like, oh, you want to put like 5 grams of tea in whatever. It depends on your size of your vessel. But like for some teas, 5 grams would look like nothing, and other teas, 5 grams would like fill your whole vessel. I have this. Electric kettles. Yeah. Electric kettles are what I suggest. Yeah, you can, if you're going to get into what I'm doing, gongfucha, you can just use boiling water. You just have to be faster about getting tea out. But if you're going to, gongfu boiling works. Like maybe later you can get a temperature controlled kettle, but with the economy as it is, just use your boiling one. It's fine. A lot of people in the tea community straight up just use boiling water. It's fine. I usually keep my tea at like a 94, 92 Celsius. But you know, you don't. It's fine. It's fine. I don't have a boyfriend right now, guys. Can you pour your tea into your left nostril? This sounds painful. Let me check. Let me brew some more tea. You don't have a pot. You can get some teaware for pretty cheap. So you can get Taiwan for like 10 or so bucks. And you can just use a small glass of some sort. You don't need to have a strainer like this if you can't find one. It's not actually required. I do like the strainers, but it's like an extra thing. You don't need it. But if you want to do gongfucha, the only thing you really need is what is called the Gaiwan. You get one of these for like 10, 15 bucks if you look the right place. And if you want to, I also suggest here for like mug brewing. I would suggest getting one of these. This is like a little metal basket you can infuse tea in. Like not the tea balls, like a big metal basket. If it's inside a mug, they're like not that expensive. I brew like this more than I brew the way I'm doing on stream. But if you're trying to figure out how tea tastes, gongfu is the best way. Western brewing is different, but it still works with good tea. It works fine. When did you start first streams? I started doing tea streams right when I began, back in 2021. I've been doing this for a while. I've been at this game for a while. Finding my way. I'm gonna check something really quick. I wanna make sure something was posted. I did not. I think, let me check something else. We have, yeah, okay, so I need to go here, put on my story, and I'll be good. Add my story. And then I can put my phone down for rest a little bit, sure, not too much longer though. All right. Here's your number. What do you remember, Lyra? And how many times have you read this? Okay, so you basically, so we're doing gongfucha, like where you keep short infusions of tea, like 10 seconds or so each infusion, whatever you want to do. You'll figure it out. You just do it until it stops tasting like tea. You're on your old account where you're subbed. Talking about like YouTube. I guess you'll. I haven't gone to coffee. I would love to try to get into coffee. I would love to try to get into coffee. But yes. Do a few more cups here. You know what's kind of I bet Sandy's also doing the same thing because I don't think they've gone AFK to get food.
No.
So, I went up towards. I actually for streaming in general. I was like, I started to get hungry. I also didn't. I don't know. You said you ate something for breakfast. I did. Remember. But like this morning, I had some graham crackers. I put some peanut butter on 2 of them, and then and honey, and I had a banana. So I didn't have like as big of a breakfast. So I will find something to eat later. She said, yeah, Lozzie, if you're on my Discord, we do have a tea section. Just make sure to actually tag me, and I can, Kyra and some other people can help you pick out some tea, and otherwise, or anyone. Same thing with Sandy. If you ever feel like trying to get into tea, I could help you pick out some stuff. At least try it.
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, thanks so much to follow. People are cool. I guess we are cool. I guess thanks for follow. But yeah. So like just yeah. Because think of like, I don't think you're gonna like every tea, but I feel like there's a good chance you might like some of the. You might like. It really depends. It's hard to tell what drinks you would like because if you were into coffee, I'd say you probably really be into Pu'ers. But it's hard to guess what you'd be into because I don't have like.
I mean, I was looking at this goji berry one.
Goji? Which website you're on?
Liquid Proust.
Goji. I wonder.
Hold on, let me.
Yeah, you can post it somewhere. I'm curious. Go post it like the.
Yes, I put it in DMs.
Oh, DMs work too. Let me see which one you're talking about.
I don't know. I'm just curious because I haven't like seen anything like this.
Oh, this is probably. I think this is an herbal. This is an herbal tea. Which nothing wrong getting herbals. I would be down trying something like this as well. Specifically, I'd be down trying. This is probably from. I wonder where it's from though. But yeah, it looks like it's literally fruit. Yeah. I wouldn't. I don't know how you would brew this because again, herbals are completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. This is like Tissan's herbals are like their whole thing, and I'm not saying like, oh, it's bad. You wouldn't make him how I'm doing now.
Yeah.
It's like a whole thing. Yeah, goji berry actually sounds really good. Sounds really, really good. Go back. Beep, beep. There's don't worry about it. There's just like a bunch of people. It's been weird because like very recently, because I don't go onto my own because I never have the energy to. See you later, Lyra. I don't have the energy to join my own Discord's voice chat. I don't really join voice chat as much.
Yeah.
But like recently, some people in my Discord started like actually using it. It's been interesting. I'm never on. I don't know. I never have like the social energy to do that.
Yeah, that's fair.
I wish I did, but I just don't. Hiding Lux. I think
maybe one day.
Maybe one day. Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's getting better. I've been working on like work-life balance, whatnot. I just have so much stuff. There's always something. Fuji.
Yeah.
I know we're talking about Fuji, but welcome on in. Talking about some sort of mixture of something. Okay, we will give that to teacups. Okay. We got our tea. You made it and tag me? You tagged me on Discord? Where did you tag me on? Where did you tag? Oh, and T. Yeah, cool. We'll definitely help you out. Oh, don't make a thread. I don't like threads. Don't do a thread. Threads suck so much. As a moderator, if you've never seen how Discord, I'll end up deleting it. But threads on Discord are a nightmare to moderate. Because you're in the wrong section. Yeah. Have you considered reading what the channel above there says? That's an archive section. There's an actual T. If you go to the hobby, the T section is in the hobby form. That's the old. Yeah, no, that's an archive section. And I have to keep going through the archive sections. Why is your first thought when you can't type in a place to make a thread? And in the last message is, this has been moved to T. Anyways, I will, if you go click to the actual T, hi, yeah, Archive. Also, Pokey Drop, welcome on in. But, I will. I'll delete that. I will delete it. Go post your question over on the actual thread. You don't see there. It's in the hobby form, Lozzie. Also, thanks so much to follow Pokey Drops. In that place where you're posted, the last message of it says this has been moved to T in the new hobby form. There's a link to it. You can click it. Honey, ready. How you doing? But yeah, it will send you over to there. I need to remove thread making from that section. I seem like is this claim right? What? Huh? But wait, hold on a second. TikTok just translated hi die to disclaim. What?
What?
There's an auto translator. It literally translated hi die to disclaim. What language is that supposed to be from? Yeah, we're doing tea. There's a T section. What do you mean there's no way to type in the hobby section, Laze? What do you mean? It's you have to go to the form thread, the T form thread on the hobby form. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. What do you mean? Can you see the T thread in the hobby form? Huh? I don't know what's going on, Lozzie, right there. We'll probably figure out. Can you type in general chat? Lozzie, can you type in general chat at least? We're not cooking per se. We're making tea. Drinking tea and chatting. Welcome on in, Metro. I don't know what's going on with them, but we'll figure it out after stream probably. Let me drink the last cup of tea here. We're gonna go give this cup of tea to my tea pets. Yippee! Okay, I'm gonna find some place to send everyone over to. I'm getting hungry. Sandy's been tired for like at least an hour.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Let me see. We're gonna send everyone over too. We'll raid over on YouTube and Twitch. So next week, guys, I am going to be doing bacon cheeseburgers, hot pot, and we'll do tea with those teas from the 90s. Do you have any? I guess you don't have any particular plans. You would like to? Yeah, I think you have. If you have any plans you would like to say or reintroduce yourself to everyone, you can. Because I know you're kind of.
I don't have any plans. Yeah. But again, I'm GuardianSandy, and it was fun. I like this.
Yeah, it was a good vibe.
It was nice hanging out.
Yeah. Let me see who's doing stuff. I see Art. Might send you over to. Probably send you over to Kirk doing art, I think. Do that. Let me just go here. I'm gonna grab that raid, and then we're gonna our magical cat sits at tea table raid. That works out alright. Can you put it over on the YouTube side as well if you haven't already? We're gonna get that going. And thanks so much for joining me, everyone. I'll find someone very quickly as we go to raid over on YouTube side. For TikTok people, if you guys never already followed me on YouTube, you haven't already hit the like button, please hit the like button. Go follow GuardianSandy on Twitch. Let me see. Let me send over anyone on YouTube real quick. Probably not anyone. Well, there's Seal at least. There's literally, we'll send you guys over to Seal. Who's playing Genshin? Oh, man. TikTok. See you guys later.
Goodbye.
What? I'll go hit right now. Later. All right.